announcing the announcements, posting the things that do post-like stuff. We are known as Live. So,
Konnichiwa.
it's been a bit. Who would like to give the recap for inspiration?
I got it last time. Somebody else can do it.
Sure. Last time, in the Star of Makai, in the middle of the night, as we take watches, lost as we are in the middle of the woodlands, we tentatively gather by our firelight in -10 Celsius weather. At least that's what it feels like. As we're keeping watch for potential ambushes. As it turns out, the goblins have indeed followed us through the cold. And during my watch, I raise the alarm as fire erupts from the bushes. And we begin to make our desperate stand against the goblin ambush. One by one, as the critters fall, they eventually break and flee, though not before we sustain some injuries. Some of us will be able to recover from, others will take a little bit more time. Looks at Kuro with their one mortal wound. And unfortunately, while we have lost one of our tents, we still have our lives, and we're down nine goblins and a couple wolves. So all in all, I would say we have emerged with a net positive. However, unrested as we are, we do need to move from this place and find a proper place to sleep and recover before we continue our vicious assault upon the goblins' home.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you have earned your inspiration. As we return once more. The fire of your second tent is enough to eventually put out, but it does look to be fairly damaged. It'll need repairs before it can be used again, but it's not outright destroyed. You guys can pick up your camp without too much issue, and you're left on, we don't really know where you are, but you can always make me a survival check to see if you can't find a better spot to hide.
Well, I mean, they came from the north, as far as we know. That's the direction they ran away from, and the direction they attacked from, right?
They attacked from like all directions.
Well, they didn't come from the east, so let's go east.
Well, first off, I had a couple minutes on my fly speed at the end of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably have a little bit left. I want to fly up and get a bird's eye view.
Alright, give me a
Of where we're
perception
at.
check and a, just make sure this is a thing still in the system, because I don't remember, to be honest.
A fly check.
And a geography check.
Yes.
Well, I don't think I have geography. Is that perception even correct? Yeah, that's not a great perception check. Uh-huh.
I
And
do
yeah,
have geography, if you want to describe it.
I'm from underground, so
It's very bright. You're not used to this brightness.
is the sun up?
Oh, I thought it was like 1 in the
No,
morning
it's
or
still.
something.
I think it's still.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
moon's
Because I
probably
do-
still bright.
I do have a extended range dark vision, but that's not going to help me with seeing off in the distance either. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I might try again later when the sun's up. I don't know.
Alright. Yeah, you
Is
fly
the
up.
moon in the sky?
There's a bit of a moon. It's not like overly large, but let me just get the
So no like
Exact.
reflection of moonlight off the water anywhere?
well, as I was getting to it, with an 11 perception, as you're looking around, all's fairly dark. You think you see something glittering to your right, like a silvery sheen out that way. But everything around you seems to be fairly dark. Behind you, however, there's this large mass that's just black with various silhouettes of what you assume to be trees kind of rising up. You think there might be a mountain behind you.
Behind being south?
Behind being on the map north.
Huh.
So the silvery sheen's to the west.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I... Oh, he's still up in the sky.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I'll point and shout at the ground what I see. There's something shiny over there, and I think that might be a mountain.
Can I roll geography on that?
Sure.
'Cause we have
I'm
a
not worried
map,
about
right?
hiding from the goblins because I still have some contempt for them. Yeah.
My expertise
Nat
is
20.
All right. Hey, you're not lost anymore.
Yay.
All right. You guys are just west of the easternmost tip of the lake where the goblin ruin was. Yeah, directly south, and you'll be back on the path that led from Trovenshire to Old Trovenshire. You're basically just at the edges of the mountain there. You go a little bit north of you guys, and you will be on the mountain.
Wasted a 20.
Truly.
We don't have a world map.
No, you do not. Unfortunately, you do not have not bought one. I'm looking at one currently.
Okay, so let's get on the path again? Or just off
What
of
is
it?
what is the goal?
Well, you guys need to sleep,
Secure
right?
and rest. Security and rest. Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
how-
land before this spell wears off, and I think it's probably about all it has left on it. So
Mhm.
Do we have any idea of how far away from either city we are? Old Trovenshire or...
Well, Old Troven's the
Trovenshire?
ruin, the dungeons. With your 20, you know that you're about 3 miles, give or take, from the path. And you're about 13 miles as the bird flies to Trovenshire. To Old Troven, you're about 10 miles as the bird flies.
Okay, so let's just get to the path then, because anything else is going to take far too long, especially at night. So let's get to
Yeah.
the path and then sleep. Some
Right.
of us don't need sleep as badly as others.
before that, we're gonna loot the bodies and chuck them on the tent fire.
Fair enough. So you're leaving the tent as just a fire, a pyre for the goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about your tent.
I mean, there's no saving it, so it's
Didn't Sage just say that we theoretically can?
I did,
Yeah,
yes.
you
Oh.
could.
Did you? Sorry, I
Hmm.
missed that. You wanna
You were in the
wanna
sky.
save your tent?
I
I
already
had a
saved
thought
my
in my
tent.
head. Are you trying to save your tent at all?
Nope. It's not my tent anyway.
Oh, is it?
Whose tent is it?
Oh, am I the only person with a tent?
Oh, I thought you guys had 2 tents.
We had
Oh.
one.
I thought we had 2 tents.
I thought we.
Well,
yeah.
This is the one where we.
Well,
Cheers.
some random hunter's tent was here. How lucky.
They must have got ambushed by goblins.
Truly.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. So it is
we
my
just-
tent.
Now I have to add a random hunter into that dungeon. Who may or may not be alive.
They were
Okay.
those little goblins.
We decided to
we
camp here
planned.
because we literally just found like an
it's like-
abandoned camp.
Oh, hey, a tent. Just for us.
Well, if you guys are wanting to head to the path, I will need a forced march check. So vitality, if you guys can fail a DC 7, then you're good. Then you'll need to roll. Otherwise, you're good to just, hit an E or
Oh,
Yeah,
something like
vitality
that.
did get nerfed, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Apparently,
Yep,
I
yep, I'll
can
have
fail a
+4.
vitality.
Yep.
My vit is 6, so I can't fail vitality 7.
Nice.
I have
I can't as
4.
I have 6.
So,
All right. And I heard 2 people who said that they can't fail, so that's all 3. You're all fine.
According to that, I'm checking my sheet. What should my vitality be, actually?
Your vitality score should be whatever you purchased into vitality. If you have things that boost
Right.
it further, like feats or the like, then it might be different, but generally it's just going to be your vitality score.
yep, just extra
Yeah, I think
shot
it's just,
endurance.
Right. Endurance counts.
And
2 from the
think it-
boots.
Yeah, remember that it did receive a slight nerf not too long ago.
Yeah. What does
Uh,
endurance actually do again? Other
Endurance
than
is
the
one.
minus
Endurance
one?
only gives 1 rather than
Okay. So
used to
that's
give
3
more.
total. So yeah, that roll is correct. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean endurance only gives one? You mean comfortable? Or do you mean endurance as in the talent?
Talent.
Right.
Isn't it
Okay.
1 plus half rank?
Well, half rank would be 1.
So
1 plus
total
half rank
2.
would be 2. But didn't.
Well, either which way,
Oh.
you all passed. So you guys would make your way to the path without too much of an issue.
Oh, it did get nerfed. Wow, actually. Jesus.
Once back upon the trail, it is quite early or late, depending on how you want to look at it at this point. So you guys can choose to find a good spot off path now and set up camp, or you guys can just sleep on the path. Or you guys can tough it out and go through the night.
I mean, just to the side of the road should be fine, right? As long as carts can get by.
We're not blocking the road, and goblins don't use the road. They
Except
go
for
in the forest
ambushes.
and sneak around. Yeah. So if we're staying still on the road, they shouldn't ambush us.
All right, well,
That's how that works.
Or we shouldn't wander into an ambush, rather.
Same sleep order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
are
guess.
you trying to hide your camp?
I mean, we probably should.
It's still cold out, right?
It is.
So we need to build another fire.
So, yeah, we're not hiding with fire.
Not with that attitude.
We just need to build like some way to dissipate the smoke from the fire.
We still need a fire because
Fire.
we're not
We-
cold proof.
Not yet.
All right. Well, high or low?
Always high.
Hi.
High is good.
Alright, so second goblin ambush.
I heard you liked ambushes.
Hey, every ambush is more XP.
But we can't spend XP until we sleep.
Alright,
What's the problem?
Yeah, but see, now we're only, like-
modifier. Let me go check that.
If we're
Yeah,
at the
luck
road
one.
now
Okay,
and we
that's not
survive
save it.
this, we just go back to town.
This is alright. We can't sleep. We just said just force march back to town. If that's what we have to do, yeah.
Be like,
That's
yeah,
when
we.
play the
Anytime we try
entire
to stop, we
forest,
got ambushed by goblins.
entire area outside the goblins, just all the goblins. There's a goblin behind every tree out there. We can't.
We can't even go solve your problem because there's so many goblins.
We gotta take care of the goblins
All right,
first.
all
They'll
right.
hit us.
We're obviously gonna have to fight and sleep in ships.
It might not be a combat encounter. I'm looking at what 94 means. But you did definitely get an encounter because you only have a 1 luck modifier, effectively, which brings that to a 15, which is still in range. So
Let's go.
Alright.
Let's
you
go,
can spend
baby.
a destiny before I figure out what a 94 is.
No, I'm not doing Destiny for a. No,
Not.
not for something as possibly inconsequential as this.
All right.
Destiny is to save a character or a whole team.
Or against a cool fight against a boss. Not,
Our
not
combat-
just-
Our combat encounter is Earthquake, Fall into Crevasse.
The portal
Alright.
to hell opens and all of you die.
Congratulations, you are sleeping on the back of a Tarask. It wakes up from the nap.
And then we go on a little trip.
Aw, basic endurance training doesn't give me health anymore.
Nope, they nerfed it.
I'm very
I
sad.
don't fucking believe it.
They nerfed a lot
I
of
love shit in
things.
Detroit. I love shit in Dollar.
Yeah, it's just
Especially-
stamina now.
I'd say that we're not
Yeah.
even in Dollar.
The base. Well, no, the base bonus and vitality is a tiny bit of hit points. It's like your con mod.
Well, no, because basic endurance training just treats your con as 1 plus half
Oh.
martial rank higher for endurance checks and stamina count.
Ah, Endurance training, not endurance. My bad. Too many things
It's
with
the
same
tier
word.
1 martial talent, which I'm thinking of taking I want to take the +1 basic martial talent, like side talent, that one. Side tradition.
Yeah. And stamina's really useful if you just need to get out of dodge anyway.
I use stamina all the time. It's basically it's my main character resource.
Yep.
Next to ki and rage.
I
gonna
use
get
it
that.
to yell
Stamina
at
and
people.
key for you the same resource.
You're gonna get that one that lets you use them interchangeably.
I'm very tempted because then I
Loving
get more healing.
souls. Yeah.
Okay. I figured out what it was. I finally found my fucking table. It took forever. It is an uncomfortable night. Throughout the evening, you all find yourselves huddled within the one tent where a thick downpour begins to fall, causing anyone who might decide to try sleeping outside of the tent perhaps not a very restful night. So, just to save you guys the trouble, I recommend you sleep in the tent.
My 1-2-person tent,
Yes, it's very
which
uncomfortable.
has burn holes in it right now.
Counteroffer. Can I dig myself a hole and put a blanket over top of it?
You
it
wanna
fills with
drown?
Isn't it gonna
rain.
fill up? Isn't the water table gonna go up? And
It is raining, so yeah, maybe not.
Yeah,
You
the,
have to have a trench,
yeah.
a drainage, or something. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That would be like a
a
little
hazard. So basically, if you guys choose to sleep without coverage, since you guys are just on the path and you do not find yourselves a proper place to sleep, I can't give you benefits for like a cave or a good tree or anything like that. So it's you either use the tent or you do not receive.
Do we all fit in the tent?
Fit is
it's
a
a
strong word,
2-person tent.
but you can adjust the tent in a way that is viable to avoid this issue because you own a tent.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so low in terms of difficulty. It's considered a negligible hazard.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
lucky.
Yeah,
Just an awkward sleeping situation.
yeah, pretty much. But your night would go by otherwise uneventfully, if not uncomfortable. So you guys might wake up with like a kinked neck, or maybe your back's a little stiff, but you do achieve the benefits of a long rest at the end of the evening.
Well, and if you guys need pillows, Chunk and Thunk are really, really hard pillows.
No.
So we long rest successfully.
You have a long rest successfully.
And what time is it when we wake up?
It would be
12,
in the
probably.
afternoon.
Okay, so I can hit my long rest button.
Such is the way of an adventurer.
It did not remove my burn. How do I heal that?
Just
Healing
healing.
necro. There's one specific for mana burn.
Cool.
Good morning, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Is it the afternoon already? I look up.
The sun is high above you, though there are clouds, storm clouds, from the night that you rested. There is a light drizzle, but otherwise it's nowhere near as annoying as it was last night.
I'd like to cast breakfast.
Excellent.
Indeed,
So
I
I
also
can
need to
barely-
cast breakfast.
I can
Let's
barely
see.
tell in this wet weather.
I fail.
Second attempt.
You fail. You
I pass. Okay,
I
so,
can't believe you failed breakfast.
so 2 mana burns.
Do you have any meals, Kuro?
Isn't it 6 per spell?
Let me check, I believe, yeah.
Oh, it's 5 per spell.
Blood mages are
is it
6
five?
base.
Some options.
Oh. Oh, right, because we're not primal anymore.
Primal does not give you the benefit anymore, yeah, which I find
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
You know what?
Even-
Since it's the afternoon, I might as well serve everyone some tea.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That would have saved
Tea
me
time.
points on my breakfast.
I mean, tea is not enough for breakfast, probably.
But,
Well, no,
but do,
Tea is
do
not
you
a
have
substitute for
straw?
the drink.
well, no sustenance, because you got to do food and water.
Tea is not that hydrating. It's like a tiny. It's not like a lot of water. It's a bit of tea, my guy.
Still
It's
enough
only
to wash
enough
down a
tea.
ration.
It's
with some
true.
honey.
And rations are quite hard. But either which way, if you do not have spells that ignore the need for food that have failed or that have successfully cast, make sure to expend a ration for your morning breakfast.
I have 19 meals left.
Otherwise, time passes as you guys pack up your tents, and finish breakfast, and otherwise are able to set back on the road.
Yeah,
That's
just give
right.
me
I've got
like,
a canvas cloak.
yeah,
my
just give
cloak
me
is
like an
waterproof,
hour
let's go.
while. Just
So-
give me like an hour while I'm casting spells. Or do you want? Or do
It's
you want to
gathering.
just get to town quickly? And
Nah, I want to murder those. I seek retribution.
Hmm. We must have retribution.
It takes you an hour to
Yeah.
cast your spells, right?
because I'm doing 3 loops of 20 minutes each.
Yeah. Thought so. I already added the
Was
time
it-
for your
Cool.
spells, so
Is that enough time for second breakfast?
yes.
I forget. What did you say this fine tea set even does? And this fine tea.
Hmm.
I remember that it doing something, but I
'Cause
can't actually remember.
Because food is just I have to eat 3 meals a day, right? With 4 units of water a day.
Yep.
1 unit of water. Does tea count as 1 unit of water?
So my breakfast is 1 and 1, right? So I have to succeed on breakfast 4 times a day.
I don't believe you guys looted anything super notable on them.
Yeah. How many bladed weapons do we have that he can animate for later?
Yep. I'm carrying around 5 from when we left the tower already. I'm just gonna have an army for him to animate.
There was
we
the one
lying?
alchemist, but I guess he threw all of his grenades.
Well, he ran away too.
Did he?
Mhm.
I thought you ganked him first.
The torchbearer is dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ah,
Which one ran away? A slinger?
I believe it was a slinger, but I can go check the map again just to make sure.
mhm.
Yep, there's a goblin slinger that's not dead on that
Goblin
map.
slinger, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the creeper got away too.
This is gonna be like a Shadow of Mordor thing where they come back as bosses.
Bibbit, Goblin Creeper, and Goblin Slinger all survived.
Oh, one of them had a
Bibbit.
name.
Bibbits.
Bibbit was a unnamed goblin, a mook, but they have now been upgraded to something new because they have survived the ordeal of fighting your party.
Ah, they
They
did
evolved.
survive. You're right.
They evolved into a hobgoblin. Oh no.
So,
Should I be adding these to
Ever-
my buffs?
yes.
Let's wait for everything to be
Well,
cast
I'll-
first, and we'll see.
Yeah, I'll have
Yeah,
a
the
thing.
macro
I
that
have
does
a
it.
buttons for that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have breakfast again. So now I'm halfway done with my food for the day.
Alright, that has been 20 minutes. No, next 20 minutes. Jesus Christ! I should have written down the whole list so that I can do it faster. That would have been smart, but we don't do that here. Let's just give everyone a. Alright, that's a fail.
Alright, looking at the equipment of the goblins, nothing really would be worth grabbing except for a single vial of alchemist fire,
Well, then let's take that.
which I'm adding to your loot.
All right.
Alchemist fire.
He used the other one, so. Everything else was either ruined by the combat or is just a shitty goblin-made weapon. Which you can take those if you want, but they're not good.
Nah.
Those are all limbers. I need to remove them.
All right. Now that that's all set and whatnot.
Has not been, no. That's only 40 minutes.
He's not done.
Oh, still
I'm
even more
not
buffs.
done Yeah,
Well,
that's just
How
the
many more
sustained
buffs?
ones. Oh,
another
I
one.
removed the limber.
Well, while you continue to buff, for my purposes, are you guys wanting to head back to the Goblin Dungeon, head to Old Troven, or head back to Trovenshire?
The Goblin Dungeon.
At some point, we should do Sage's campaign.
Those,
Look, there's
those goblins are
goblins.
attacking people on the road, and they're all monsters. We should wipe them out at their source.
Especially when we're on the road.
They're as much of a danger to the town as whatever this nebulous Makai entity is, anyway.
Yeah.
I definitely do not have a personal vendetta against them.
They are a clear threat to the town. Even if this star of theirs is more dangerous, it's further away.
We're only out by one day anyway.
It's concerning that they're this close to the town at all.
Do we know much about what Old Trovenshire what even happened to Old Trovenshire? Do we know why it's full of ghosts? Do they think it's this Makai entity?
Part of your rundown of the mission, the ban of Trovenshire would have informed you that Old Troven used to be the main city upon the island here, but was destroyed in a calamity ages ago during the event that brought about the Star of Makai and the rise of the festival and all that. Many at this point in town believe that the festival was just basically like a Halloween style event, but clearly because of the meteor landing and what the adventuring party that the band hired out that has yet been seen in a couple days have uncovered, this is not just a ghost story, but there's some truth to it because those monsters did not come from nothing. And the meteor did definitely land in Trovenshire.
And monsters came out of them.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Meat remembers.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 2 days ago.
I think it was like 3 weeks ago for meat, right?
For me, let's see here.
Slightly over a month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
you guys are on the 1st of November.
Well, it's
Oh,
the
actually, you'd be on the
now,
2nd
right?
now because you guys just rested. Let me go change that.
All right.
Yay. Time has progressed.
And we had a bunch of fights on the first.
Okay, so now I can
Oh,
update my
yeah.
character?
Yes.
Yep.
Unless you want me to spend 20 more minutes and give something more. Because I have failed like 2 times, sadly.
Yeah.
Reinforced
Yeah.
his active reduction? Or no, never mind. I'm dumb.
Enforced is the AC.
Parentheses is what?
Personal, I think.
Ignore personal. Personal's just
there
for
is
a
nothing
corner.
personal. I haven't.
Nothing
Maybe.
personnel, kid.
Actually, I should make a shield. Give me 20 more minutes.
You got it.
Is damage tracks strengthened state?
No, I can do strengthen too. You know what? At this point, give me. I can cast 3 more spells, so that'll just add strengthen to us too.
It's
On
gonna be
Sage-
nighttime by the time you're done casting.
Look,
On Sage's new macro, at line 6, damn die boost. I think you can just put that in there, and
Yeah.
it'll auto-calculate.
It'll
Damn
auto
dice.
calculate the change in your damage track.
right? And the last one. Right. And you can add strengthen too.
So if I were to do create new macro, That's how I put in damn die boost.
Yeah, the new attack creation macro. If you were make a new one with that, that'd be the way to do it.
So
You can also
this
just
is my
edit
attack
the current
profile.
one, assuming you're using that macro, but from today because it has been updated since we last played.
That is a spicy meatball.
Yeah. Now I'm done.
All right. Well, for the next 4 hours, you have plus 3 DDR. That might be gone by the time you get anywhere notable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your sustained is fine. And then... Also, God, you can sustain a lot of spells.
Yeah.
It
4.
did take a lot of time for this to happen.
Well, I just mean
So-
normally you can only sustain one, so that's a lot of
Yeah.
spells you can sustain.
Yeah.
So that's the final?
Yeah.
Cool.
How much
Okay.
time did that take? I just want to know.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's
Yeah,
not too
so
bad.
you guys finish breakfast, you pack up camp, and then you have a little bit of waiting as they finish the last spell.
I put away my nice tea set.
As Doctor Strange vibrates in the distance. Does he always do that? Yeah, every morning.
Essentially, flavor-wise, she's just doing like slow, like almost ritual-like dances.
Strengthened 2.
All
I
right.
don't even know what half of these buffs even do.
So you're wanting to head north to the tower then? That's what I was going to do. I was going to
Destroy
start
goblins.
What's shield? +2. Is that just AC?
Oh, that's for me. Yeah. That's
Yeah, so
personal.
reinforce gives a bonus to saving throws. I assume your damage track is just the strengthened condition.
No, strengthened is... There is also strengthened.
Okay, so that is its own thing. Gotcha.
Yeah. Damage track is specifically track, and strengthened is just flat damage.
Gotcha. All right. And then steady would be a bonus to your guys' attack rolls, while limber is a bonus to your AC and CMD.
I think, yes.
All right. I like
Sounds
buffs.
Yes. And then strengthen, since you also have that, as they said, is just flat bonus to...
Yeah, just
Knowledge.
flat +2. You can add it in character update, and it
Indeed.
should apply automatically.
I believe I fixed character update, so it should not give you those screaming errors it did last time.
Yeah, it seems fixed for me.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, making your way back northwards through the forest and back up along the edge of the lake as you make your way to the tower.
Yeah.
Just go and mark your usage of time.
Josh has flanking. I was like, why does he have different buffs than me? He's got flanking.
Yeah, that's just a relic from fighting
An
before.
attack roll, yeah.
Yeah, here, let me just. That
If
should
I'm
clear
not-
it. There we go.
Not
That's-
much shaken.
That's the completely
Alright.
wrong macro, so.
You guys would eventually return back to the tower. It is getting somewhat dark.
Dark again?
As
Yay!
yeah, as the sun begins to set. It's not quite dark, but you think you have maybe about another 2 hours of daylight before it's like full on dark. You guys would make your way successfully back to the outskirts of the tower. I'm going to copy your tokens from the ambush map on over if you guys are ready. If you are, then give me an R in chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent.
Imagine it from the point of view of those goblins. They've just, like, defended their tower from some random group of adventurers, and now they come back. Literally.
Leaving
they-
dozens of bodies in their wake.
Like, not even a day later.
They defend their tower. They even hunt them down, ambush them in the night. The ambush party comes back like only 25% of them actually come back, and then knock knock.
It's us again.
We're trying to contact you about your car's warranty.
Are we the baddies?
This is a tower
No,
defense game for
they're
them.
the baddies. Remember, they started this
You're
by
right.
shooting us when we
You're
were
right.
crossing the bridge.
Actually,
Yeah,
you're right. We are
And then,
their bad
when we
end.
were going to the tower, they shot us first again. We kind of just wander into arrows.
Mhm.
Oh yes. Overnight I picked up Armor of Scars.
I didn't have enough XP.
My DR, my natural DR, has gone up by 2.
Nice. Hopefully by the end of this day, I'll have enough for surge performance.
I should actually update that before I forget.
Yeah, I should get something.
Anyone
Well,
consider
later.
picking up abjuration and fire resistance?
Nope,
Um,
never.
I don't have that
Don't
much
have
XP.
magic.
I have abjuration. I
never-
don't have the resistance.
I'm not cool enough for magic.
Okay, I might get that.
Yeah.
I need to get the mage armor training first, but yeah. I don't like being on fire.
Not many people do.
I mean, we could argue that we weren't on fire. It was the alchemical concoction that was on the outside of our armor that was on fire.
True. I'm not sure
Yes,
any
sure.
of it actually got through temp HP. But yeah.
Okay, so same marching order as before.
I'm okay being near the front.
I mean, we got 3 frontliners. And we have crazy reach right now too, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
+5.
Plus 5 reach. Oh, my sweeping push has just got exponentially better.
Mhm. So we still have the 2 hours on the +3 DR? Alright. Was that just
Yep.
2 hours of sunlight?
You guys would lose that DR by the time you get back to the tower.
It takes
Got
more
it.
than 4 hours to get here.
It would be exactly 4 hours when you get here.
That's hilarious.
And give me 20 more minutes.
No. We best use the daylight while we have it.
Alright, give me 10 minutes.
Alright.
So we show up outside the tower. If there's any goblins watching, we're just gonna stop and let this guy cast a huge spell for us.
We just start Ooga chuckering a few just a little bit away.
I mean,
My
I don't
weapon is
have
out and
smite,
ready.
so I can't attack the tower
Oh,
yet.
you can see the tower is before you.
Are
It
there
is
any
not-
movement in the
doesn't-
tower?
Not appear to be any base with your passive perception, but you feel free to roll me active perception.
I would love to do active.
My active is worse than my passive.
No, remember, passive is 1 plus your bonus.
Oh, right.
I need to update the
Guys,
overlay.
do you want me to quickly do the song and dance while you're looking at the tower?
I mean, I'm
guess?
not gonna say
Okay,
no to
check
more
out.
buffs.
If you begin casting, I cannot guarantee it will be successful, so do not confirm any changes until I tell you otherwise.
Should I? Well, I should take the DR off then. DR.
Yes, you should.
I just assumed time was going to run out, so I didn't even apply it to myself.
Fair enough.
I'll just say that I am dancing, but just tell me if it succeeds or not. Like if I should even roll.
Ooga chaka,
No,
ooga chaka.
you should spend the mana
No,
regardless.
You do have a good point. We should dance.
How much mana do I have? Oh, I have 4 mana. Wait, why is it 4? It's supposed to be much
You
more.
spent all
You
of it, right?
spend a lot of castings.
Yeah, but my max mana is correct. 4, yeah. I can't spend more mana than the things that I've spent for the spells.
Yeah, and you don't recover the mana for spells you are currently sustaining, right?
Yeah, so it should be literally what my current mana should be my max mana,
Oh.
because my max mana is now 18. It's supposed to be 18.
You should have 18.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
I have
curious
full amount.
maximum.
What we
I
look
have
like
more mana than you.
Yeah,
under magic sight.
Yeah, because
We are glowing with buffs.
Yes, you guys are indeed glowing with buffs. You do not notice any magic up ahead.
I don't actually have it. Sorry, I was just curious. That's why I said I'm curious what we look like under magic sight. But yeah, I'm not trained yet. So
I'm
did not hear the
sure
first
that we
part of
have
that,
so
but-
many buffs, even the naked eye can see the buffs radiating off of us.
I mean, depending on the magic's nature, yeah. Either which way, though, as you guys are staring at the tower, are you going to let your companion just dance their way through to a new buff, or are you going to do anything?
I got my weapon out. I'm, wary.
I am standing
working
guard,
out.
which is what I
I'm
usually
ready
do
to.
when Kuro's buffing.
Yeah, I'd like to actively perceive the entire time until we're moving in.
I'm very actively perceiving. I so actively perceive I rolled a natural 20.
It's true.
Yeah, I have the curious
Alright.
thing. That's me doing the active
About a minute into your watch, Shiro and Adel, the two of you would notice movement within the tower. Shadowy figures that seem to peek around the corner and then descend back into the tower.
They know we're not here.
That'll soon be upon us.
Should I stop them? Should I continue?
Continue. Adele just kind of starts manifesting a halo of celestial energy.
Attention to residents of Rave.
This is good. They are not worthy of surprise. We'll stand out here and wait for their champion to come.
Don't they have short bowmen? Are they just gonna shoot you until you die?
Or if they have another way out and they just leave. We're just standing there
Imagine
dancing.
imagine they just send a guy, he just screams, "Why did you come back here? Fuck off."
I
We'll see if they're
think we
that
should
brave.
probably just. I think we should just charge them, right?
Charging is good.
I'm just saying we could just run in.
Can you move and cast?
Don't believe so.
Then
Aww.
we must hold
No
this
tranquil
position.
walk of peace here.
I mean, I probably can just very slowly dance towards the
Just
tower,
step. Just step in between each.
essentially.
No. That might not be a bad idea.
This is silly. We should just get ready and go. I don't think you're gonna get to the end of that cast.
We need to get you a floating disc you can dance on as we drag you around,
Just a
That'd be
cart.
good.
Just
so that you could
sit-
dance while we're on the way somewhere.
Just put me in a cart, and that's it.
Let's just ready ourselves for combat. They know we're here. There's no way they're letting us cast.
Then we should get into the tower
Yes.
so that we are not in the open.
I mean, we could yell
Yep.
dance off. It might work.
You know what? Yes, sure, go ahead.
I don't speak Goblet.
None
I don't
of us
speak
do.
monster either.
They did speak common.
I don't speak that either.
Right, I forgot you two didn't take common.
Alright then.
We speak undercommon.
No, common. Only Bing Bong. I'm ready to enter it.
Then
I'm ready to enter initiative.
I'll announce ourselves before them. We'll see what they have to offer.
Insert the Gyobu introduction from Sekiro.
Yeah, basically.
name is Gyobu Masataka Oniwa.
Ah. Know this, you creatures in the tower. We are back. We will finish our job. We will cleanse this land of your evil, and you will no longer attack sleeping passengers when they travel amongst the roads of Trovenshire. You know, if
What Adal said as I as I run forward. Sick performance though.
do I see any figures in the tower still? No, I'm sure they heard.
I'm ready to charge. I'm ready to go for to move forward.
I think we enter initiative and move.
Can I? Yep. Can I? Having seen
This
them, I
one.
will preemptively enter pendulum stance.
Yeah, if I'm entering my judgment. Sure.
Bug's just keeping a lookout, waiting for Kuro to finish dancing.
Am I finishing dancing? Because all
Oh.
I'm hearing is you are charging.
I'm
So-
ready to just go. I don't think like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to get the casting off. Like the goblins
I was
know
muted.
what magic is.
I was muted.
Oh, were you muted the entire time?
All right. So you guys are just choosing to charge in then?
Yep,
I'm
yelling
saying
at the
we
tower.
should
Interrupting
just-
the casting of your companion?
Yep,
All right.
yeah.
Well, feel free to move
That's fine.
yourself.
I'm just saying I'm not leaving Kuro behind while I go charging in. That
Yeah.
seems to be trying to get people killed. So
Right. Wildly irresponsible.
Yeah, we aren't leaving them behind, but we're not waiting for the spell to finish.
You have the you can do the
I mean, I can
cantrip thing,
cancel.
right? Yeah,
I
you
can
can.
do a few cantrips.
Yeah, I got this goblin short sword here. I got 5 of them. If you wanna
I mean, I
just pull them out of my backpack.
I can't do DR. I can do this as a cantrip, which is good enough.
Material fortify.
So just
Oh,
silver.
silver. Yay.
Yeah. I would
DR
do
full vest
adamantium
silver.
just for funny, but I don't think I can do that.
Is it too cool? Is adamantium too cool?
So
So we all have another 4 DR.
Yeah.
That we should add.
yes.
No, we don't have another. We just have the DR4 material because the other DR took 4 hours to get here, so it's off.
Mm,
Yeah. I meant
it's,
on top
it's
of my armor.
gain material DR, right?
yeah. So
Which
it's
if you're already getting armor material DR, it doesn't stack.
unless
correct?
it stacks if it's the same one. So if you already have DR silver, then you increase it by 4.
Right, but that
If you
says
don't, it's separate.
oh, okay.
you
So
have
that's
you
DR
have-
silver. Okay, no, we're getting DR from Chitin, which is a material bonus to armor DR.
no, not material bonus. It's DR material, as in DR silver.
Yeah,
So
okay,
DR
yeah,
against
it
everything
will
that is
stack with
not
material
silver.
bonuses from material, but it would not stack with,
Okay,
Cat-
adamantine DR.
right. I will increase my DR. Thank you. Thank you.
I was gathering up my patrols and adjusting the dungeon's layout based on the time, and then you're like, we're just gonna charge it. And I was like, okay. So
I
I
guess,
mean, we saw
I
'em,
guess
and then
I
we
spent, like,
didn't see them.
yeah, I guess I spent like 1 minute. Then they see a goblin and they just scream charge, and I just stop my dancing and follow in slowly.
I'm fiending. I'm fiending.
Damn fiend!
So you guys want to roll initiative to see who can be first through the door, or what are we
Let's
doing?
go.
you guys are free to just move.
I mean, I can
Oh,
move
shit,
over,
let's
I
go.
think.
Oh, let's go.
They're still goblin corpses from before.
No, they would have cleaned that body up.
They did
You know,
have
'cause
time to
it's-
clean up then.
It's been night and things need to be laid to rest, or else they come back as undead. Like all those goblins we just left out in the woods.
Don't worry about it.
We
Look.
did throw them into the fire.
Dibs first through the door.
So if they get back up as undead, do you lose the kill, or does it count as a second kill?
It's a separate entity.
Oh, okay.
I think if you kill it again, it counts again.
All right, making your way into the tower. It looks fairly ruined. It looks like they didn't bother cleaning up any of the blood stains or anything of that nature, but you do see that the doorway forward down the stairs is left ajar, and you can see faint glittering firelight kind of emanating from up the stairwell.
I will game a look up because there's holes in the flooring here, right? Like this.
That is the
material
ceiling
is actually
above
the
you.
floor above. Yeah.
So this right
I'll
here
game a
is
look up just to make
upstairs.
sure we aren't about to get jumped or something. Literally.
Yeah, I also want a banana. Let me just slap this down real quick from a different angle because it's supposed to be there. Oopsie.
Toasty.
Round. Yeah. Don't mind me.
Yeah, yesterday I broke part of the second floor too. I remember
Oh, yeah.
That's
over
the
here.
hole.
Yeah, it's all crumbling. I remember there not being anything up really last time.
We should
So-
move here to the first floor, because we're on the second floor right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. We should be over here. Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Map tools just work with me.
I think something broke.
Yeah, I don't think we were
Why'd you say
supposed to
that?
move through that. I'm zoomed in, but I think a bunch of stuff unhid.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Uh,
You see the whole
yeah.
dungeon.
Yep.
no, I don't. I didn't see
Yeah.
it. I do not perceive.
Yeah,
I'm
I do
just,
not perceive.
okay, if you guys are moving through things, don't move through things. Let me do it for you.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
You're right.
Nope. Yep. That's that was the problem.
I did say it last time. I forgot to mention this
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Our bad. We got too excited.
Yes.
We just wanted to kill goblins, you know.
Mhm.
We're just,
Huh?
dogs.
Let's see it all
but-
again.
Okay.
I didn't
So-
move.
Why is it breaking?
Um,
Don't you just love mob tools sometimes?
The thing is, I can see that there's VBL on the map, so I don't know why it's showing you things when you're moving into the dungeon tower.
Maybe cut and paste our tokens.
I just turned it to today, so I just hopefully that fixes it. Or night, I
Black
mean.
screen.
Oh,
Okay.
So hopefully the
seems to work.
turning it to night.
I only see
Oh.
this room now.
There we go. That fixes it. Cool.
You know why? Because this is not a wall.
Oh,
No, there is walls on the outside. I did account for that.
ah,
See?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why moving north like it did broke for you,
I
and then
see
even
this.
moving in here broke for you. Why do
I
you
see
see
this.
that?
And then I see this.
Why
Ah,
are
why
you
do I
seeing
see
But
that?
we've been in this
Nope.
room before, but I only see parts of it.
I don't.
Yeah, there's.
What the fuck?
I can see this. I
I
don't.
don't see anything else though.
There's VBL there. I don't know how you can see it.
Is it a me issue? Did I set my vision wrong? Nope. I
No,
have
it
dark
wouldn't be.
vision
It wouldn't be
16 past
that.
sight.
I think it's something with
I
this
can't
version
see it
of map
anymore.
tool. I know I could
Has
say
sight
hit it.
normal.
Okay, just keep yourself zoomed in to this level. Don't
Got
zoom
it.
out. It's gonna be annoying, but don't
You
zoom
got
out.
Okay.
So
Well,
you,
I'm
Uh,
pretty
Other
sure
into
we're
the
going to
dungeon
end
is
up
this way, right?
going down the stairs to the next level. So you want to
Yeah.
just move us down there?
Well, first off, the main thing why I was waiting for you guys to move forward is there's a fucking trap there. So I was waiting for you guys to roll perception, but you never did because the thing broke.
Yeah.
So roll me a perception, Shiro, before I kill you.
oh, don't do that.
I might probably won't kill you, but my goodness, why is everything breaking? Okay, you do not notice the trap. Give me an evade save.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Pretty decently
Yeah.
hidden trap if a 17 didn't get it.
All
I
right.
think it's goblins.
As you step beyond the threshold there, should be I believe you're just barely out of you're just barely out of range. Look at that. All right, you are safe, Thunk. But Shiro, you would be hear a small sound as a stone kind of like move out of place, and a vial of alchemist fire will kind of roll down and shatter right next to you. As it does so, explosion of fire will engulf you, dealing 27 points of fire damage.
That's not too bad.
You say as it would, be more than half of Kuro's HP.
I'm a piece of paper.
Does your versus silver? Sorry, does your
This is not
No, it's
applied.
only
Except
physical.
material
It's only
DR is
physical.
only physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I take 27. There was a trap. Ow. Pat, 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 pat.
It's so weird that the VBL has been breaking. Like it didn't break last time you guys were on this. Why is it breaking?
Mm-hmm.
It keeps
I'm
breaking.
just staying zoomed in, so I don't have to
I
worry
just-
about it.
Yep.
Some more things just popped up and
We
I
have-
didn't move.
I know. That's why I said don't zoom out.
I didn't
And how did you know?
because the
Because
other
of the-
staircase appeared.
Yeah.
Touche.
The staircase.
Touche. Well, I'm gonna go and zoom out myself and figure out why the fuck you guys can see things over here.
Ah.
Maybe there's an invisible token.
Oh,
Wait,
your
huh?
animated spear might be the reason for it.
Oh,
Oh.
the spear.
But
Yeah.
you, short sword, yeah, you guys had some items in there that were floating around. Might have been giving you the vision.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah,
wouldn't
some
have let us
objects.
seen all of it.
No, it wouldn't have. I don't know why it's doing it, to be honest. Anyways, moving down the stairs, I assume that's what you guys are doing.
Hmm
I'm looking for another trap because I don't want to get blowed up.
You would not know a thing
But-
if it's a 10 or a 12.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay next to
I'll pull it
Kuro.
off.
Alright, I want all of you guys to move your characters forward just 5 feet just to test the vision. I think that might have fixed it.
Yep.
It
I
did
think
not.
it's
All those
burp.
stairs just
It
appeared.
really did
and,
not.
Yeah.
And so did all of this up top.
Is it
Yeah.
blurb?
I feel like it
What's his vision?
I think he's blind, doesn't he?
might be
Eyesight normal.
blindsight.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh, does
Eyesight
blood have
normal.
blind sight? Is that what?
Oh.
Because I feel like
Oh.
it changed on someone's specific situation. Because I moved and nothing. Let's just move one by one, right?
Yeah.
I moved.
Shiro?
Not Shira. Right? Thunk.
I had black
Like,
screen.
I know, I forced you guys here. Alright.
Thunk. Right? Move the blurb. No. Right? Move chunk. No. Move it down. No.
Technical difficulties.
Why?
Alright, what about moving
Maybe
everyone
now
at
it's
once?
fine.
Let me try everyone at once. No.
Did Shiro touch the wall maybe and count as going through it?
Maybe, let's
No,
try.
because he went.
No? It might have been, I just changed the map type from overhead to environmental. Maybe that fixed it. That's why you guys were seeing
Oh.
black screen.
Map tools.
I'm gonna have to mention this.
Why
to
do you have
Map Tools
so many
devs.
settings?
Because I literally haven't changed anything about this map since you guys were last on it. Anyways, I'm gonna shucky ducky you guys. And I hope that this is the right order of marching.
Yeah, I just quickly did a basic heal on myself. I'll spend the thing. 6 plus 1 healing. 4. Yay. Just take the edge off.
Alright.
Force me. I don't know where
Yeah.
we're at.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
It seems like it fixed the issue. Anyways, before you move your tokens, since I was dealing with resetting up the marching orders and then everything broke, I haven't finished this room yet.
That's okay. I can wait.
So we
Let's
count
see
them
here.
unprepared. Yeah.
Technically, you caught me unprepared.
I feel like that should count. Yeah.
Alright. Who would be in this room?
You know, stay in character.
On half spirit, half rank bonus per day, so I can be healed
You said half rank? I heard half prank bonus.
It's like, yeah, you're a journeyman prankster. You can only get 2 heals.
5 times a day.
All right. Now you guys should be free to move once more, and feel free to be able to make perception checks once more. Up to you guys.
Yep. I have curious. I'll just keep doing these.
The blurb roll earlier was a mistake. He is not out. He is in his familiar pouch.
Gotcha.
He does not want to be on fire again.
All right. Looking around forward, you notice that there is a small tripwire thunk and addle right at the base landing of the stairs. Thunk is in fact right about to trip it.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Thunk, you would notice it right before you trip it.
I'll hold up a hand and follow the wire to what I assume is another alchemist fire.
You would see there's a
Somewhere.
small loose stone in the wall
Yeah,
that the tripwire seems to be attached to.
okay.
Probably do the same thing again. I'll just quickly heal myself again. Spend another charge of healing.
I'll motion for everyone to back up the stairs far enough to not be in the explosion range.
And I'll let
Go
Sage
back to-
move us.
We'll go back
Or
down the
or,
stairs.
or just
This one
say
is just
you're
you're
so
moving
far
up
away.
back the stairs, yeah, because this is
Yeah,
it's fine.
like 15 feet away from me before I attempt to. I mean, I guess this would be a disabled check. Should somebody else do
manipulate
that?
device, indeed.
Do we have anyone with? Let me check.
I don't.
You can also just step over it, but that does mean that if you guys are trying to get away quick, there's a trap still there.
I mean, we could just trip it with our 15-foot reach.
we have some.
I do have manipulate device.
Yeah.
For some
Yeah.
reason.
Okay, well then I'll swap with Adol and let him deal with it.
All right.
I'm just gonna say we are because there's not enough room here, or let you move
Yeah,
us.
there you go.
Yep. Okay. Adventure manipulate. Let's go. That's a 1. I'm gonna
All right.
use an inspiration.
That's good. I was trying to roll damage for you.
7 plus 7.
So
14.
14. All right. Well, give me an evade save.
Aw.
As the alchemist fire will fall forth from the loose stone, tumbling to the ground, exploding in a shower of flame.
Evade.
You suffer 25 points of fire damage.
Ouch. Let's see, I don't have any fire resist. I have been wounded.
This is when the record scratch happens. It was at this point we realized we fucked up.
This room seems oddly quiet.
Mm-hmm. Well, they know we're
How many
here.
times can you be healed?
I'm gonna move down and past Adol.
With the skilled healing.
I'll skill healing you, don't worry.
I mean, we never went past this doorway
Yeah, I'm gonna
before.
be here while he can fall back and heal or whatever.
Yeah.
But I am gonna peek around the corner.
All right.
What's your con mod, Adele? And your half your spirit mod?
Peeking around the corner, you do not seem to have any dark vision on your token. Is that accurate?
No, I should have 120-foot dark vision.
All right, let me go give you that real quick.
How do you have 120?
Don't we not have 100? I thought we had greater. No, we just have regular 6.
Just regular.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Won't change much, to be honest, for this particular room. There you go.
Right.
All right, looking around the corner, this large circular chamber stands 50 feet in diameter, with a set of ancient stone steps rising up from the southern side to a stone balcony, which is where you stand, overlooking an ovular stone pit at the core of this room. To the south of that balcony lies a set of stone stairs rising up and outside of this dungeon to the worlds above, which you came from. The stone pit has a standing guard over it, a statue of a humanoid knight, holding a stone hammer with its head touching the tiles of the knight's feet. The knight's head, level with the balcony overlook, 50 feet above the ground level. The statue seems to be defaced in some way, covered in like slime and grime. It looks like they might be throwing food at it, to be honest. On the north and western edges of this chamber resides an iron-reinforced wooden door, while the eastern wall houses a lever, and nearby it an alcove overlooking a hallway heading south Pleasant. Iron portcullis currently closed. I think I got these directions mixed up. Be honest with you. East, not south.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna fix that in my wording because that is obviously wrong. The south is to the balcony. Yeah. Okay.
And
East is
now
the
I can
portcullis.
see the portcullis and the lever and
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and that door's supposed to be closed. Let me go fix that. Whoopsie. There you go. All right. And that door's also supposed to be closed. Why did I not close these doors? There we go. All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look for any more fire traps as I move forward
Excellent.
because they seem to like those. That was
Mhm.
2 in a row.
I'm staying even with Kuro. As like a rear
Just-
guard kind of thing.
Yeah. And
All right.
behind Thunk.
Moving forward, Adel behind Thunk. Now, while Thunk would not notice any traps, you would on the sixth step of the left stairwell and the fourth step of the right stairwell. There appears to be a small piece of the stone that was kind of dug out and then pressed up just a little bit, indicating that there appears to be a small pressure plate.
Okay. So the alchemist fires have a radius of 15 feet, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. With the long armor bonus, I have a reach of 20 feet. Can I get like an angle 20 feet away and just poke at it and trigger it? Because I don't like the chances I've had with the manipulate device.
Um. Do not believe a spear poke will be enough to trigger a pressure plate. I just googled how much just pounds of pressure, and it says between 20 and 50 pounds.
Yep.
All the
So
bodies are
that's-
gone, right?
All bodies are gone.
Yeah.
There's still bloodstains, but there are bodies.
Hold
no
on.
more.
Doesn't someone have the animate object cantrip?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pull out one of the goblin spears. Can you have this attack the pressure plate for me?
It's not gonna
It's
change
just-
anything.
Ah, no.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I can tell it
Disable
to
it,
try to
then.
press. I can tell to
Yeah.
just press the.
We can just tell everyone to step over it.
That too.
Yeah, let's just step over it. It's
In the meantime, Thunk's looking over the ledge here. What's down?
The pit. Let's see here. Do. So you're 15 feet up, and then the pit itself descends from the ground level 40 feet down. So it's 55 foot deep from what you can see from your current position. At the bottom of it, you can see what appears to be a tangled mess of iron spikes, each containing what appears to be maybe a few skeletons, both humanoid and animal in nature. Some rotting and recently slain, others long since dead.
It's not very sanitary.
You can give me a perception check as a part of looking down the pit. Alright. With a 14, nothing else seems to be notable down there. Like scrapped cloth from the dead bodies that are still not fully decayed. Some rusty looking weaponry.
Spikes and dead things.
Hmm. Then let's just step over these traps and clear out this floor. See what's behind these doors here.
3 directions. Which way first?
Let's clear the right side. This iron door, or is that just an
Iron
entry?
portcullis, which is currently closed, but there's a lever right there that lets me do the spacebar. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Let's
So
see what
likely
they're
controls
guarding.
the portcullis.
I'm gonna carefully step over and inspect the lever, make sure it actually. Yeah, that'd be perception or manipulate device. Probably device. Make sure
Just
the
stepping
lever's
over?
not trapped. Yeah, stepping over the alchemist fire, and I'm inspecting the. Don't know that.
No, if you're just stepping over, you don't need to
Perception.
roll. You just step over. It's completely avoided.
Yeah, okay.
If you're
Just
rolling a
in
manipulate
combat.
device, then you can disable it.
No, that would have been. Should have been a perception on the lever.
Gotcha. All right. A perception on the lever would put that at 4 higher because you're 18 on the die. Would put that at 25. Doesn't appear to be trapped. There does not appear to be any tripwires or anything of that nature along the portcullis. Let me just see if there's anything specific elsewise about it, though, from my tower entrance. It looks to be fairly heavy. You think it would require great strength to be able to lift it outside the lever, but you do believe that the lever is connected to it. So you can pull the lever and it will open it, and you can drop the lever and it will close it.
No. Alright, group, form up, and we'll advance together.
Stepping over the same thing and moving down to get in front. I unsnapped until we roll initiative so I can stay out of the walls.
Fair. Feel free to do that.
What? And it resnapped and it put me somewhere way different.
Alright, we're in position. You pull the lever.
All right, you pull the lever. Portcullis opens. You're able to move through it.
Perception.
All right, you step through it. There does not appear to be any traps directly in front of you, so that's good.
5-foot step in, perception.
As
Score.
note, since there's obviously traps here, I do tend to use per room as a trap search just to speed things along, so you don't have to roll every 5 seconds. Obviously, if you trigger trap, feel free to re-roll. But
So this entire corridor.
this
is
entire
now
corridor is
25.
considered at 25. Yes.
Okay. Right behind Thunk.
That's mine for the quarter. And yeah, looking both ways, and then I suppose we're going this way because the other way looks like a dead end.
It does appear to be dead end north of you, yes. To the south, the corridor curves slightly westward, but along it there appears to be no tripwires or traps.
Moving
Curving
down.
around, you see yet another dead end, but to the south there's a wooden door. Let me go check to see about that door real quick. That should be on room 10.
Yep. Door is considered part of the corridor. Or separate object.
They tend to be separate. Doors are separate.
Yeah.
Basically
Rules
considered
divide.
doors like treasure chests and other things of that nature, where it's a unique object within the corridor.
Well, I'm just gonna take another 20.
Apparently.
Nice.
Wait, where am I?
No,
Kuro just
the
disappeared.
child got lost.
I think it snapped me into the wall. Please help.
Yeah. Oh no.
You've spliced yourself into the wall.
This is.
You're right there. You are
Too
literally
much
right here.
dancing.
Just click in the darkness.
I can't.
I
It doesn't
think
fit.
Nook
Highlight,
has to
like,
move you.
do the highlight, drag and drop.
All right. Does not appear to be any traps upon the door. The door does.
Does what?
It does not appear to be locked. I was just continuing the words on it. So.
Yeah. No traps, no
Yeah.
locks.
Oh,
Group,
let's take right
then
back here.
breach.
Right, and likewise, since I'm back in a dungeon mode, I'm going to do center continuously. This might put you guys zoomed in more than you want, just so stream is where I'm at in DM view.
Okie dokie. I'm actually zoomed out more. Let's go.
Alright.
You told us not to
Suits
zoom
me
out.
but-
I did, but since it seems to be fixed now, it should be okay.
So are we going through this new door?
You open that up?
Indeed.
All right,
As
open
soon
the
as
door.
as soon as everyone's here and Adel signals were ready, I will open the door.
It doesn't appear to be trapped. Everyone's within.
All right.
People seem to be where they want to be. Let's go.
You're free to shucky ducky your tokens to reveal what you see from your current positions.
Ah, okay.
All right.
So many sirens going on.
As you push in, this rectangular room has two different levels of elevation. To the east, a pedestal housing a stone gargoyle sits staring out towards the door closest to it, which appears to be north. To a set of stone steps rises 10 feet to the balcony above, just east of the gargoyle statue, which overlooks the gargoyle's back. Is this balcony that houses a pair of stone benches across from you, one to the north and one to the south, while a southern bench flanked by a pair of large clay pots, each filled with dirt and sets of strangely living white flowers. The floor of the balcony is heavily damaged, with much of the tiled stone missing, while two small alcoves of the balcony push west and north, each along housing a wooden iron reinforced door. The one that you came from is now open.
All right, so we're up on the balcony level.
Yes, as you can see, this heads down, and then there's a door up here. And there's those white flowers I mentioned, the two benches, the damaged floor, reinforced iron door, or iron reinforced wooden door.
Does it look like it's been damaged, like somebody smushed it, or something came up from beneath, or what?
You can
Like,
roll
was it
me an
cur-
engineering check.
Okay, that's just.
Knowledge
Do you
engineering,
have engineering?
if you have expertise.
I do have expertise engineering. I need it for my Magitech.
Trapped for the room.
All right. The room does not appear to be trapped. It seems to be fairly safe in here. Still no threats or signs of monsters, fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on way you look at it. What's the knowledge is your engineering, correct?
Yeah.
With a 17, it looks like some form of explosion caused the shattering of these stone tiles.
From
Perhaps a
beneath
former
or above?
trap from beneath, or kind of like on the ground level, really, not really beneath the tiles, just like on them.
Okay. I
Um,
relay that to the party.
Whether that was a trap or something else, you're not sure, but it does seem to be the damage was caused by an explosion.
Could I make a perception check to make sure we're not being snuck up on?
Sure.
Always good to make sure we're not being crept up from behind by sneaky gobos.
Remember, most humanoids never look up for threats because we've never had any aerial predators.
All right.
So you need to look up.
As you move to there, Thunk, I need everyone to stop moving. You see the gargoyle's eyes, Kuro, begin to light up as Thunk steps a little bit forward, and as it does so, you'll hear what appears to be a deafening screech as thunk, you are blasted by sonic energy. You need to give me a body save.
Gotta go fast.
Sonic damage? Wow.
All right, you suffer half damage because you did succeed on this save. You suffer 30 points, reduced to 15 technically it's sonic damage, so sonic damage.
Gotta
Fun.
go fast. Gotta go fast.
You'll see the eyes begin to dim after the magical effect goes off.
Running around at the speed of sound.
Additionally, this is clearly audible.
Oh, so like everybody in the world knows that we're here now.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
word's a
I mean, we
strong
haven't
word,
been-
but
we haven't been stealthy anyway.
I'm
like-
gonna look
like
at the
Peregrine
floor and
pushed
see
the
if
armor
there's
down
some
the
sort of
well.
trigger that I stepped on, or something.
all right, stepping back, give me a perception check.
What was that noise?
Do you not see any trigger? There's no pressure plate or anything like that beneath you. Nothing clicked.
There's a gargoyle here. The screeched when Thunk got close to it.
Oh,
What set off the trap?
I don't know. Maybe it's getting too close. Is it a magic
Oh.
thing?
That's my bad. I just reread the trigger. I thought it was all within 15 feet of it. All within the chamber and 15 feet of the entrance. So that's everyone. Gives me that body save,
Oh,
Including me?
including you. Copy that so you
Wow.
guys can see it. So
This
that is the actual
very-
effect.
And it wasn't noticed by
Imagine.
22 perception?
Where is your perception?
Well, Adel gave a perception as soon as they entered.
Yeah.
Which is what 22 was.
Where the fuck is that? Oh, that's before your knowledge check. I missed that. Let me see if that hit the DC. This trap requires magic sight or spellcraft to notice.
Yeah.
do I have
Because it's a magic trap.
I do have
Yeah.
magic
Which
sight.
means unless you triggered magic sight, you would not notice it.
Word.
And no one has mentioned they use magic sight yet.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I die.
Alright, well, you are deafened for 1 minute. For every 5 by which you fail to save, which means you would be deafened for 2 minutes, I think. Because you failed by
Half damage, right? Because I
failed by 12, so you'd be deafened for 3 minutes. If you pass it, it's half damage, yeah. Occur, you'd be deafened for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And have to make a series
This
of
bypasses
concentration
DR,
checks.
right?
Yep. This ignores DR physical, which your DR is, so. Because it's sonic damage.
Why do they only take 5 damage?
Do you have
because
it
I
as a
had
type,
10 HP.
I just add another 10. You might have had temp HP from the last fight.
No, I had
Oh,
10 HP
yeah.
from armor.
What was that noise?
Whoa, we zoomed out. What the hell?
Oh, shit, I forgot I was on center continuously. I was in DM view trying to see about nearby creatures.
So I need to add another 10 damage?
Yeah, add another 10.
What on earth was that noise?
Some sort of trap. This gargoyle.
Will it happen again?
Uh.
Statue
don't know.
creature. Should I break it?
I'm
I'm going to activate magic sight and perception it with my magic sight.
Alright. Activating magic sight. Roll me that check.
Nice.
You know that the thing activated a magic trap, but you don't see any more magic upon it. Also, I take it your magic sight is the same skill as your perception? Same bonus?
Yeah, it's a 4.
Because magic sight is its own skill.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I rolled perception, but yeah, it's still a 4.
So yeah, you don't notice any changes really. It seems the magic is no longer active or perhaps a one and done. You're not quite sure, but you don't notice any more magic.
Looks clear.
Well, I'll be here soon enough.
You said there was a
to check out.
door.
Yep, right
Here.
there. Is it not visible for you guys?
It is. I just we're zoomed out, and I didn't want to mess with the zooms.
Yeah. Now, you should be able to mess with the zooms now. It seems like the issue has been fixed.
I should also
Nice.
maybe put my glasses on.
We have two options.
That is better. With the glasses on.
I said let's keep going right. Oh. Well, we could stay here and kill them when they come to investigate. But they're cowardly enough, I'm not even sure they would come. I just continue hiding.
Well,
I'm
the
a-
way to test would be to have somebody else get close and see if it goes off again.
Well, do you know? I'm guessing it's a statue, and do you know anything about it? Is it a creature? Should I knock
yeah.
its head off?
Can we knowledge the statue?
Sure, you can roll me a knowledge engineering.
I've got that.
I
Uh,
don't.
let's
got that.
see. My dungeoneering is a +4. That's an 18. Or my knowledge check is a +4.
Hmm.
And I have dungeoneering
And-
expertise.
All my lores, if anything helps.
That's a lot of
Some of my lores might help.
Ooh, construct.
Mm-hmm. Do I have these left over?
All right, and let's see what your bonuses are. So you have a 12, and you have a 14 plus something probably. What's your check, Chunk?
4
Oh,
4.
okay.
plus 4.
No, I
Oh,
mean,
do
what was your total?
Oh,
I have
I
an
don't
eight,
have.
I rolled an 18 on the dungeoneering, and
Hey.
those are my lores.
Okay.
I don't have dungeoneering. but
Oh,
I
then
have
yeah, you
those
wouldn't.
lores.
You'd be able to roll, but you wouldn't get any benefit from your lore otherwise.
We couldn't be like,
Your lore allows you to roll.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I need to roll a d20 plus 4.
All right, and your lore thunk, since you do have creatures of the depths, would give you a reduction of 5 to the DC, bringing the DC down to that. And you have an 18, you said?
Yep.
All right. The statue itself appears to be resembling that of a gargoyle, an elemental commonly placed as a form of guardian or other form of defensive creature, often produced through ancient magics long since forgotten. These creatures have since learned how to propagate via themselves, via some form of, we'll put it tamely, mating ritual. Whatever that entails with them, you're not quite sure. But you do know that these creatures, the gargoyles, are able to freeze their bodies, appearing exactly like a statue, unmoving and still. They are additionally experts at ambushes and stealth, and that they can hide and avoid detection even while flying, because they do have wings that allow them flight. You know that they have a terrible set of natural attacks with a pair of horns, terrible teeth and claws, with which their claws can grab hold of their victims and hold them tight as they fly away, often bringing them to a crushing end. What perhaps is most horrifying, however, is their ability to mimic the sounds that they hear around them, almost to a near perfect degree. Perhaps as a way to lure unsuspecting victims into their clutches. Beyond that, they are very quick and vicious hunters, but you don't believe this one is an actual gargoyle, as you believe it is simply just a statue that triggered a trap.
Like the bear from Annihilation.
Well, it's probably not a. It looks like a gargoyle, but it might be a statue. Only way to make sure.
You
step
also
forward.
know, before you step forward, gargoyles often are used as like guardians. Thus, people tend to like using traps on them. Magic traps tend to have a reset, an automatic reset, or a number of
Okay.
charges that they can trigger. It might just be one. It could be multiple. You're not sure without identifying the trap itself, which would be a spellcraft, which requires you to have magic sight to roll.
Right. Yeah.
Chunk.
Which I don't
So
have.
should I
So
get
I'll
closer
wait.
and then
Yeah, you're the only one.
I'm gonna get closer? And does it go off again when I get close?
Not from that distance, no.
Am I close enough to magic sight and spellcraft it?
You can magic sight it, yeah. You can magic sight as long as you can see it, to be honest.
But it's below us, right? So there's like a little wall.
It's on an elevated platform, and the wall's only 5 foot high, so you can see it.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm only 5
basically-
foot high.
I know, but the gargoyle's legs are level with your legs.
Oh, okay.
It's on a pedestal.
So yeah, it looks like a gargoyle. Might just be a spell. What do you think?
All right,
Well,
so
you said
17 is
earlier-
your spellcraft?
Oh no, that was my lore roll.
Gotcha. I thought you rolled a nugget.
Okay, so here's my spellcraft,
You can't, no.
and I'll magic sight it again from this range.
It looks to be devoid of magic.
I mean, it looks like a statue. It might be a gargoyle.
We could knock its head off and find out.
That's one way to do it.
So I've got 15 foot of reach. How can I reach it from here, or do I need to get closer?
From your position, it is exactly 15 feet away from you. So you could reach it
Okay.
from here. And
yeah,
with
I'm gonna
reach, do you
just-
say you have like reach with your weapon, or do you actually have like 15 feet arms?
No, I have a 10 foot true reach weapon, and I have a 5 foot reach bonus from above.
Gotcha. Okay. So with weapon, you could reach it.
Right. So with my weapon, I'm gonna try to knock its head off.
Roll me an attack roll.
24 to hit.
Before to hit, the statue is most certainly struck, and roll me your damage.
25, 35,
Where's the 25 on there?
13, and 12.
Oh, 13 plus. Okay, I see the combos.
I got the dice, and then the damage bonus, and then the power attack.
Gotcha.
And actually, I'm not raging, so that's only a plus 10 ADM. So
So
that's
2 less. Gotcha.
20, yeah, 2 less.
That'd be.
Now, did you add the strength bonus? Strengthened, as in like
Strengthened
+2
property gives you plus 2 damage. Do you have that property on your
Okay.
token?
Doesn't look like it. So no.
And there you go. That's accurate
That's
damage.
correct.
All right.
update my damage
You
map.
do have strengthened on your token.
Striking the statue, it seems to take a solid chunk out of the stonework. However, as you strike it, the eyes once more glow. Everyone give me a body save.
But they were out of.
Do I need
It
to
looked
do a
like it
body
was,
save if I can't hear it?
That's a good point.
I literally cannot hear it.
You are deafened for X number of minutes, and it's not been 3 minutes yet. So, you are immune to this effect as long as you're deafened.
That's hilarious.
Or let me just double check.
I mean,
Yeah,
if the
yeah,
damage
yeah.
is eardrums only, he should be fine.
Yeah, you're immune.
Huzzah.
I pass.
Minus
Barely.
DR. It was 15 DR needed, 35 total. Okay.
Can we group hug and channel?
All right. The creature seems to suffer a solid thwackening as it is quite chipped of stone, but it is still standing there statue-like. All right, and then the damage would be 36 points of sonic damage. Halved if you succeed, which is 18. or 0 if you're deafened. Let's see here for the saving throws. No one failed by 5 or more, so no one's deafened. So just there you go. But it does look like everyone's saved. The DC is 15.
Okay, so I'm gonna 5 foot and attack it.
All right, as you 5 foot, it will trigger once more as the eyes glow. Everyone, give me another body save.
Yay!
I'm shouting at this.
I was thinking maybe we'd wait. I didn't realize the drink charged that fast.
Everybody run past it all at once.
All right.
No,
Can I roll initiative off to see if I get the kill?
Oh, God damn it.
One second, I'm moving other creatures as they've been hearing the sound go off.
it just keeps screaming.
At this
sorry,
point,
everybody.
should we be in initiative so for other actions and whatnot? Because
I would add initiative right now.
This is silly.
If this is going off, I'm gonna start counter songing. If we're not gonna rest in between.
Do I get to finish my action though after this thing screams? Like I was, because
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
5
you're good to
foot
finish
into
it. You're good to finish
Okay.
it. Just sorry. All right, just make sure everyone's initiative. Give me initiative as well. There's the damage for this last Sonic. I rolled really good.
Let's see.
Alright, understandable.
Ooh, yeah, DC on that was 15.
I would love it if we channeled.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that hurt.
How
Yeah.
much damage was it?
40.
And it was DC 15.
Yep.
15, yeah.
We're gonna kill ourselves if we don't stop hitting this thing. Hold on a minute.
All right, and how much damage did you do to it? Assume you hit it.
Let me roll it.
He hasn't attacked yet.
Fair enough. All right. 24 damage. The statue would reduce that by 15, but would take a solid
Scream again.
thwackening as it is now at 29 of 60. It's not quite broken, but it is heavily injured. As rounding the corner, finally reaching you guys, you, my good
We
friend
closed the door behind us.
Kuro, you did close it.
Close the door.
You did close
The
it.
door is
You
closed,
didn't.
yeah.
Okay, let me go fix that. You would not notice this. Everything's fine.
They
Nothing's
wouldn't even
happening.
hear the door. They
Kuro,
wouldn't even hear
you're
the door.
deaf, and so you can't hear what's about to come.
Yeah.
But do take your actions now in initiative once I sort it. Kuro. The third blasting of the statue has gone off. You seem perfectly fine, unsure why your companion's ears are bleeding.
I mean, I probably know why, because
You know
they
why,
can
I'm just,
hear it,
you know,
yeah.
making a joke.
My
My
You're
initiative
deafened.
is wrong.
Hmm.
For some
What should your initiative be?
reason. It should be +2. I have initiative 2.
Kuro was
Doesn't change
planning
anything
to
on your
do
macro, but
Kuro was planning to do something anyway. She will just. You said there are potted plants, right?
yes, they are potted plants with strangely living flowers inside them.
Why is
She'll just-
my... Sorry, my other init in my macro says -2. Why does that?
It's because you never edited it. It's a way to say, hey, fix your macro.
Oh, okay. So I'll put it to 0.
It's something that was left over.
Yeah. Be honest, I thought I got rid of it from the campaign frame, but apparently I didn't.
So I'm going to roll it just to make sure it's right.
I did get rid of it from
Mine
the
should also
campaign frame.
be. Mine should also be 2 higher. I should have 7.03. Let's go.
It's right.
Where
I
are
should
you?
have a 14.
7.03. Alright, doesn't change your initiative either. Cool. Alright, it's been fixed. I already changed yours, Chunk, so you don't have to worry about yours.
Yeah, but I just rolled it again, so...
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it
to make sure the macro is right.
Are you unconscious?
I am defeated. I can only take one
No,
basic action.
I should
but
have
I'm
a
not
14
unconscious.
now. A 14.02.
Well, you were lower than Thunk before. Because
Yeah,
I
but I-
updated you.
I
Because
rolled
his-
a
his
12.
+2 wasn't in the roll, which is why he was lower than me.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're throwing down. Sorting.
So
There we go.
yeah, he's at 14. I'm at 13.
Alright, Kuro. What else are you doing? You moving forward towards those plotted plans?
I notice Adele being not unconscious, but defeated.
Oh,
Just
really? You went
leaning
down?
against the wall.
Great.
You do see
sorry,
that
everybody.
Adel is kind of like hanging there next to the bench, just heavily injured, but technically alive.
You know what? I think we still need that. I'll just release a blast from my armor and fast healing for everyone.
Yippee!
Yeah.
How much fast healing?
Well, not fast healing. It's 3d6 plus 2. Let me just press a button.
Using your
So-
armor that you saved in your armor.
Yeah.
For the next 4 minutes, you guys have 3d6 plus 2 healing every round. Which is not fast healing because you have to re-roll it every round, but...
Yeah.
So at the start of your turn, you
it's
can
fast
roll that
healing
3d6 plus 2. Until then, though, anything else for your turn, Kuro?
That's a lot of healing.
I believe I immediately roll it. At least that's how you did it last time.
So on your turn, we roll 3d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. So as soon as you cast it, and then
Well, they roll it, and then we heal the amount.
go ahead and roll that
so-
up. Alright, everyone heals for 11.
to everyone. Wow.
Well, I lost a wound.
That's good.
I don't think I've gotten a wound yet this game. This character, sorry. I've died before in this game.
11 was enough to drop you by
Right. And then I'll do what I was originally planning to do because there is no perceived danger. I'll just walk up to this plant and just, study it.
Alright. Give me
Have
a
expertise in nature. That helps.
material check. Roll me a
See,
nature
I don't
check,
have
but it's
that.
different. Additionally, you can roll me an herbalism check.
I have nature. I don't have material, sadly.
Well, you can roll me nature, but it's not going to give you the same information.
Alright. Do I have any funny rules?
Alright. To be honest, I feel like material should just be scrapped. But that's just me.
Did whatever, actually, no, I don't know. It's fine, whatever.
Alright, let's see here.
Hope whatever it is took the 40 damage as well.
So, looking around, the flowers within the vases appear to be beneficial, actually. You're not sure what they do exactly, but you do believe that they are some form of natural curative. You identify them as moon lilies. Seem to grow in darkness, actually, and are favored by underground dwellers for their natural restorative properties. You believe, in total, there are 8 stalks worth of these moon lilies. If you were to harvest half of them, you could leave the other half as a way to continue to harvest these pots.
You'd need herbalism too.
You would need herbalism to harvest them.
Mhm.
Of note, I do believe there is an update incoming that will change the craft and harvest skills to just be craft, and then expertise, and then harvest, and then expertise. And then the utility skill category could be removed entirely, but that's not currently out.
No. So it's like what has been done to knowledge.
Yeah, basically.
I have 6 utility skills.
Well,
I have
should give you a
zero,
good
so-
bonus when that change goes into effect.
That's my turn. There's
Alright.
no perceived danger, so I just
Very good. At the end of your turn,
Looking
let's see here. Oh my goodness. Let me grab you. Thank you. 4, 10, 5. Okay. The northern door will open.
Which one? There's 2.
The northern door. Oh, sorry. The west northern door. As Adel, you'll see goblins open the door.
So we all hear.
I was
that.
waiting for
You're
them.
gibbering.
Everyone besides, Kuro, who's deaf. For the next 2 minutes.
Just looks at flowers.
All we have to do is set the thing off again. It'll kill all these goblins.
All right, these two will move forward here with another 15 feet of movement, puts them at 30 total. With their blades in hand, they will look out towards you. And they will try to murder with a single basic action charge. As they will
Make an
charge Shiro.
What?
Oh, they move through my 10-foot reach, right? Okay.
They are charging you to the
Yep.
first available location, which means it does not provoke.
Sad.
It would provoke from Thunk if they were not surprised. Also, it would provoke from you if you were not surprised.
Oh, you're right.
It's not surprised flat-footed. If you have combat reflexes and they're charging through your reach that are not Shiro, then you could take it.
I have all these things.
Then you may take it.
I also have all these things.
You only have 10-foot reach, though, right? For
No,
Shunk?
I have 15 foot.
Then why do you move 5 feet closer?
Because
I can hit
why
23.
didn't?
Okay.
Yeah, because
Oh
from
yeah,
here it
normally
was,
have
you said I
10,
was
but it
far.
got-
You
got
said I was
buffed.
too far away.
yeah, from here it was 20.
That's why I 5-foot stepped, because you said I was too far away.
Yeah, because
From
you need
the-
to be here.
You need to
the
be where
statue.
Thunk is, yeah.
Yeah. So the closest is either here or here.
Either which way would have triggered.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so it would have triggered either way.
Yeah. Alright,
Attack on
so
the
you'd
first
be able
one.
to attack one chunk, but Thunk, since he's closer, would probably kill it first. That would hit, and he explodes.
Back on the second one. Is 1.
He did. Natural one?
Natural 1.
Alright, does
Believe
not
so.
confirm. That will miss. He is not in range. He's only at 15 feet of reach, right, Chunk?
The 23 is the only one I could hit.
Yeah. So, the north one, who would be triggering second, does not get in range of you, so he is able to go make his charge attack against Shadow. But you would regain your action as you kill that fella. Thunk. Nah.
My flat-footed is 18. That's a crit.
Does a 19 confirm?
It does.
Alright, that's
19
28 piercing
will,
damage,
Unfortunately.
which bypasses 3 of your DR.
Oof.
So I take 16 fewer, so I take 12.
Alright, he's a
Is
happy
16
camper.
with the +4 DR.
Yes.
Then.
My DR currently sits at 19.
Here, 10, 30. Okay, I'm gonna move him here and snap him. That's 30 feet of movement to get to there. And these guys have 40-foot movement base. They're going to single action charge Adel. That'll be 1 trigger from you, Thunk. There are 2 triggers from you, Thunk, actually.
1 trigger from
Shunk.
Shiro.
Neither
One of
them
them moves
trigger.
through my reach.
One of them will trigger for you. Do you have combat reflexes, Shiro?
Oh wait, I keep forgetting. Never mind, as you were.
Alright, that will kill the first one,
30.
Thunk.
Yep.
He did. And then the second one?
And then
Alright, the 11 will miss. But you have regained that reaction from the first one, so you still have all your base reactions, but you are unable to gain any more actions from Mooks this round.
Mhm.
Alright, and this one
and
here is
I'm
going to
that
charge.
down 2 AOPs out of 5.
Yeah.
Well, you get those back because they're Mooks. Anyways, here's a
Right,
charge
hold on,
attack against
wait.
you, Adel.
Yep. Immediate action.
You are unable to meet it while flat-footed.
Ah, sadness. Okay. I take let's see, DR7. That's minimum damage.
Alright, which means you take
Oh,
well, if you're
one
DR
lethal
7s, then you
and
take 1 lethal and then 5 non-lethal.
1 lethal 5. Got it.
Yep. Which would put you at unconscious,
You're unconscious.
as
Not
Adel
done.
falls unconscious.
Zzz.
Alright, and then
Oh,
other
I feel
two
so
things
bad. I got us all
That's
killed.
15. Alright, these guys would,
Like I said, just channel and we'll be
move
fine.
35 to get to here.
Yeah, but we don't know what the reset time on this thing is, and if they get close enough to us, they might set it off too.
Just stop it.
And then
Yeah,
they
but
will
if you
single
channel,
action
it stops
charge
Adel
to
from
here.
dying.
One on Kuro and one on Shiro. This would trigger Thunk and Chunk's reactions.
I'll
Does
let
15 hit
Thunk's resolve first, because
15 is a miss. But you do
Alright.
have 2 triggers on you.
And the second one's an 18.
18 would just barely miss. Actually, because of
Alright.
charge AC, it would hit.
Alright, that's 38 damage.
And he's dead. You do not get that reaction back, so you have expended 1 reaction, or 2 reactions so far. Alright,
Okay.
Chunk, there's 1 left alive. Feel free to chunk it up. The goblin charges forward, being skewered upon Thunk's spear. This one will be able to dodge your attack and charges Shiro. Yeah! And will miss.
No. At
not a lot I can do when I roll a 5.
Alright.
least I've got cleave targets.
Why isn't that set as unconscious? Because my non-lethal is my hit points. Yeah, well,
Let's check this real quick to see if that northern door is locked.
Do you have Die Hard?
oh, endurance might be.
I have it on DVD.
No, that shouldn't.
Now you should just be unconscious.
Yeah,
I'll
I
have to
should
fix
be.
the macro.
Yeah, I'll just do it manually. Real quick. Yes,
Oh, shoo me.
honk shoo me.
Alright, neither are locked nor trapped. Cool. Alright. 15 feet to there. The other northern door will open. Nope, did not mean move everyone.
Oh no, they're gonna be close enough to set it off.
5, 10, 15. As
I mean,
2 goblins
because-
move through the area and the lights of the eyes don't actually light up.
Yeah, because
Motherfuckers.
Resistant immune.
Because the gargoyle only has 3 triggers per day.
Oh, we've used them all. That's hilarious.
That's actually funnier. Mm.
That's my copy
actually,
paste.
actually genuinely
Yeah.
hilarious.
I almost copied the passphrase to ignore it, but you'll see them enter the room, and you'll hear the first goblin as he does so speaks. I did not mean to add VBL. And he will say, "Friend," thinking that he's trying to deactivate the trap.
Did they just yell "friend" at the
did.
statue?
They did yell "friend" to the statue. All right, from here, that was a basic action to open the door and a movement basic to get to there. This one will use another movement. As he didn't use the basic action to open the door, as he's going to climb up to there. This one has 15 feet of movement left. Same with this one for the other basic, so they will move like so. That would provoke from Chunk and Thunk if you have more than 2 reactions. Thunk. All right, well, he is skewered and slain.
Uh-huh. Broke from you first, so go ahead.
All right. And then
They both provoke from me, or just the one?
just the one. These guys will move forward.
I get my action back.
You would get that one back. You've regained 2 or no, you've only killed 1,
Oh,
so
that's one.
yeah. So you would have 1 more left. Gain. These guys are about to trigger it. As they're gonna move on in, doubling to here.
Okay, I'll attack. I guess 19 first.
All right.
I always forget to target my character again.
That will skewer him. He's slain. You have regained that reaction. You cannot regain any more until the start of your turn. This last one
I'll
also
attack for
triggers.
20.
As he is able to dodge the attack, he would trigger from Thunk if you have any more remaining.
Yep.
He is skewered. He has probably enough HP to just be killed instantly. Yes, okay. Alright, and then the last 2 in that order. This guy would get to here, and then his friend would also get to there.
I've been waiting to kill some goblins.
So have another 2 reactions if you have any more.
I have 5 total AOs.
God damn. As the goblins begin pouring into the chamber, going, "Nyah! Murder,
did
murder,
too.
kill, kill."
I've got 1 left, but they provoke from him first, so
Yeah,
you go
I
ahead.
have 2 left.
Go ahead, Chunk. Top one first, bottom one after. The top one will be able to miss as he's still alive. Thunk, you can go against him. Alright, that will hit and we'll kill him. Bleh! Alright, and then Thunk, or Chunk for the bottom one. That will miss, and you're out of reactions, correct, Thunk?
Yep.
Alright, so that one's still alive. And that is all the no-name goblins who have charged into the area. Adel, you are unconscious, giving the big snooze.
Thunk has caught up to Shiro and kills.
Oh.
This cannot stand.
Alright.
A dream is my action.
Indeed. The goblin slingers will move into the area. They will do a single action charge as they will move forward to here. Their single action charge and toss stones and snap them to grid. They're going to toss stones with a charge action upon Shiro. Evidently, I forgot to update their macros, but here we go. 26 and a 20 to hit you.
Soak.
So that would be, for these guys, minimum damage non-lethal would be 5. So 10 non-lethal coming your way.
Still conscious.
Alright, and then these ones to the right will charge in. Single action charge to there as they will toss some stones towards Chunk. You're closest, I believe. Actually, you have cover for them. They'll toss it towards Shiro, because you don't have cover. Alright. So Shiro, here's a single action charge coming your way. They do have low ground, which will be applied onto their macro, so don't worry about that.
Soak.
And that's another 5 and another 5.
Soak.
Another 10 non-lethal coming your way as 2 rocks chuck you into the face. And as all the slingers, we go to the wargs, who will willingly delay until their warriors have gained initiative. Oh hey, the warriors go initiative. They get to go right now.
We don't even see any of these guys on the initiative tracker.
Yeah, I need to make them visible. They're party markers, or creature markers, because there's a lot of creatures in here, so... Anyways, these guys are going to charge on in. And we'll charge to here. One upon Koro, one upon Thunk. They would provoke from Chunk, because you do have reactions back. You can choose to attack the warg or the goblin rider, up to you. But all of them will provoke, technically.
Well, we know that the warriors have retribution.
So
Retribution.
kill the warriors.
So I'm going to go for warrior 20.
Warrior 20?
My last one.
Alright. And that warrior is the one that's charging Kuro.
Even better.
Alright, that will strike out towards him. He is unable to parry because this is a reaction attack against him, so he is just being slammed for 27 reduced by
Occur
his DR.
before I'm within range, because they would have technically provoked the square before this.
Yes, it would occur as soon as it occurs.
So I mean, when I hit them, I'm out of their retribution range, aside from the minimum retribution that happens.
It only matters if you're hitting... so this guy, you need to be in range of him, which you are.
No, but okay, so they came in at the same time, right?
Yeah, and he would
So
be,
it would be
he would
both
be
So,
here,
so they would both be there.
and you're bigger
which
than
means-
him, which means his 15-foot reach is still in range.
Okay,
Because they have 15-foot reach.
I forgot about the small thing.
Yeah, they small fellas. So we'll be taking that in a second. But this bottom guy here, 27 reduced by 5 DR from base, plus half of my warg's DR, which would be plus another 4. So that would be 18 damage coming his way. Alright, as he is skewered by the spear, he is injured and wounded, noticeably hurt, actually near dead, but he is still alive. And that's your last reaction. Here is a charge attack against Kuro, and you take 10 retribution damage, Chunk. If this hits you, it is double damage, Kuro.
Yeah, I'm flat-footed. You don't see that. That hits.
If you weren't flat-footed, you would have been a miss.
Like
22 piercing.
I assume because I'm deaf, I cannot see all of this.
Are you blind
It's up to
otherwise?
Oh, I'm not blind, but I was looking at the flowers as my last.
Oh yeah.
action.
You just kind of get stabbed
So-
in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have
Ow.
seen all these other goblins run in.
You would have seen them with your peripherals, yeah, the other ones to the east, but the one behind you just skewers you in the back.
Yeah, so I'm like, look up into this direction and then just get stabbed. Get Dark Souls PvP'd.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately. So that's 22 piercing coming your way. They do not bypass anything. The warg that he's riding will bite you as part of his charge. And will hit you for 24 physical.
Ew.
And additionally, he gets a free trip attack against you. Give me a CMD.
Yeah.
These two patrols, by the way, were
CMD.
heading to both exits besides the tower entrance to go and flank you guys. And they had to spend
That's
a couple
hilarious.
turns getting to you guys once they heard the 100-foot alarm. So,
Well, I'd rather fight them in a
Wonderful.
little room than outside.
yeah, they're going to come out from two different directions and just kind of slam into you. But here they are instead.
I'm on the ground.
All right, you are knocked prone. All right, the north one charging Thunk. This hits double damage. All right, well, minimum damage for these guys is
Is it but not 5?
it would be
that
5,
not
but
minimum?
doubled, so 10.
Okay, that's still 0, so
Well, 10 non-lethal.
10 non-lethal.
Yeah, because
Alright.
minimum damage, because your DR ignores it, means it's 10
Right.
non-lethal. Because they double up their damage.
Taking 10 non-lethal. Boom.
All right, and then the warg will bite you. It's part of its charge.
Alright.
I assume that bypasses enough of your DR that it does not need to worry about minimum, so that's 26 physical.
Yeah, currently I have a 17, so that's 9 physical damage.
9 physical, and their minimum damage would be 10, so you actually suffered non-lethal as well. Take 10
that
non-lethal.
sucks.
Additionally, here's a free trip to him against you.
Uh,
Ooh,
Let's
the war gains advantage on that trip. Okay, so that's 24th trip.
my CMB probably isn't great. Where's that button? There it is. Is
I know that
correct?
warrior is like
You are not
injured,
tripped.
but like
Yeah.
Damn, you got a +8 to CMD? Did you buy CMD?
I'm not sure if that's correct. I rolled a 19. Let me check
I have
my
a
sheet.
+6.
You
Your
do
CMD
have
will
buffs
be
that are
10.
boosting your CMD.
Yeah, that's
Right.
with the buff. I have a +6.
Because CMD is supposed to be.
You get
I
3
have
from strength.
Strength,
7.
dexterity, plus
Strength.
bonuses from XP. And then the buff,
Sure-footed.
which is something or other.
Yeah, I have 2
It's
from
the
sure-footed.
limber.
Nice.
Ah, yeah, I don't have
So
strength.
+3 from limber. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, no, that's correct.
Alright, this warg will move to here with the basic, and then we'll single basic action charge, charging into Chunk. And this one down here will do the same exact thing.
Okay.
Single basic charge against Chunk. This is the closest square that they can charge you at, would be technically here, but they want to get closer, so they would provoke if you have reactions remaining.
I don't.
Unfortunate.
I
The
do have
wargs will
defensive
move a bit
actions.
further after that. You can only use defensive actions on reactions if you're that, but you are able to use them for these because these are not reactions. So you are right. I'm a banana. Alright. There is a 22 to hit you.
I'm gonna try and parry that.
Fair enough. It was 22 piercing damage showing with that attack.
So minimum damage.
Yeah, it would be minimum. Which would be
Well, I'm gonna try and parry it anyway because I don't want to take any damage.
fair.
It's about to be my turn, so
Might as well.
you can never know what
Nope.
is all.
Alright, because the damage is double, that is 10 non-lethal coming your way.
well, no, it's 22, right? You said.
22, but you ignore it, right?
Well, I have 17 DR, so it's 5 lethal damage.
And their minimum is 5, so yeah, you're good. 5 lethal coming your way. Just barely.
Well, wouldn't it be 5 and 5?
No, because you did not reduce
I'll
it
take
below
5
minimum.
lethal damage.
Yes,
So that's it, just 5 lethal.
just 5 lethal. Alright,
Yeah,
continue
if
to
it's
charge
lower-
the puppy.
If it's lower than the minimum, then you
minimum.
take the non-lethal on top.
Here's the puppy's charge against you. 27 to hit for 19 physical.
I'm not even gonna try. I mean, because it's the same. Like I tried to parry the
Mhm.
warrior. So 19 physical. It's not doubled.
Not doubled. The wargs do not have the
So minimum 2 lethal, which means I get minimum non-lethal.
2 lethal, and then for the wargs, their minimum is 10 damage, so 10 non-lethal, 2 lethal. Right, and then this bottom one is going
thing.
to charge you as well. This damage is doubled if it hits. So that'd be 5 non-lethal, or sorry, 10 non-lethal. Because the damage is doubled. And then the warg, you'll move in for a pushing charge against you with the puppy.
I can't believe we are dying to
Which will miss.
goblins.
All right. I should have tried to parry the
Junk.
first here.
It is your turn.
First action. Oh, terrible roll.
It's 14 more than I had before.
Yeah.
True.
I will no longer go unconscious by attacking the Goblin Warrior.
Alright, everyone heals for 14 as you channel a burst of positive energy, healing everyone with the spheres of healing. Spheres of creation, specifically.
Including the warrior that I almost killed before.
The warrior that almost killed before gets it as well.
Right? Because I don't have any.
Yeah, it's
got
not
selective.
selective. No.
I don't have selective.
Alright, so this guy would heal for 14 as well then.
It's okay. I'll do my best to end that miserable life.
Mom, 14, bam.
This really sucks because Josh and I are in range of 4 warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just ignore
So
your job,
retribution,
basically.
retribution is gonna fucking murder us.
I mean, they have to
Yes.
be in range of each other, right? Not in range of you.
They have to be in range of you and the target that they're attacking, or that you're attacking.
And because they're
So-
small, they aren't within reach of each other.
Well,
Yeah, so the only...
Only-
Basically,
two
you're in
and-
reach of all of them.
But they're only paired. Like, so if you attack this one, only this one can attack you. And if you attack this one, only this one can attack. Like, they are paired. They are too far away from each other.
Alright,
Because this
looks
is-
like 3 of them can stab you at once, because 2 of them are 20 feet away. Oh, wait, no, because they have 10 foot.
but they have to be in
each
range
other.
of each other too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you know you're right.
Yeah.
10, they have
They
Paired
are
only.
paired.
Yeah.
So, just kill a pair.
They take 10.
And, yeah. you only
Okay,
take
so
10.
I should try and kill the one that I attacked before, Goblin 20.
It would help me out, but like, that's up to you.
Isn't 20 the one that I hit before?
You hit the one north
Yeah.
of battle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
20.
this one. I mean, you should probably kill it anyway because we are.
Yeah, it's
not
next to
safe.
you guys, and it's already damaged.
Help
So
the
I'm gonna
squishes.
rage. Wait,
Understandable.
do I have enough actions to do that? Because it was a basic to channel.
Rage is free.
Raging is free.
Okay, so I'm gonna rage and attack, which gives me a free iterative still,
No, it doesn't.
doesn't it?
No, you have to spend XP on a talent for that.
Yeah, I removed that bonus iterative because it was way too powerful for first level talent.
You do, however, get a con mod in temp hit points.
Yep, combo temp HP, and you get plus 0.5 to your ADM
Which is plus 1 damage for you guys, I think, because you guys don't have
and a boost
18
your power attack, I
strength
believe.
like I do.
Okay, so
Does
How much
all I have
is
to do
your
is
attack
attack with
again?
raging, and it'll give me temp HP.
There's a
Or-
macro on the campaign called Rage. You can click that. I'll give you Rage temp HP. We'll not do it every round because if you toggle it off, it will give you the fatigue states. Don't toggle it off until your rage is over,
Okay.
but it will
But
give
I
you
s-
the initial
Do
temp
I still
HP.
need to check rage on my attack macro?
Yes, you do for the extra damage.
Okay.
There's also a check for wild attack, which you have to do. It basically just
didn't do
says that you have a -2 to attack, and they have or a -2 to AC, and they have -2 AC. It just is a little indicator. Hey, reminder, this is what's happening.
So should I attack again and just ignore this second attack?
You can do another attack, and I'll just keep that implied. Just make sure that you mark the right stages for the next one. But that will definitely stab the warrior, who will try to parry it and hope for a 20. Not 20. Okay, he is skewered and slain. Probably because he has 90 R. I'm at 23. He's dead. You take 10 retribution damage. It says, buddy, number 19 will stab you.
Okay, so where's the wild attacking thing I need to kick?
It is a toggle on the attack macro.
Charging, flanking.
It's right after rage.
Power attack?
You are using an old macro. At the beginning of the session, I did mention I've updated the attack creation macro. You might have been
So I'm gonna
aware for
do the
something
whole
like that.
thing again. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do it right now. Just it's really just an indicator of, hey, this is a friendly little reminder. So don't worry about it. I can get it set for next session.
I will do work on that later.
Yeah, it will automatically update your AC, which is nice to know, but it's not needed right now.
Okay, so I killed that guy. I'm out of actions.
Yep, and you suffer 10 damage as this buddy stabs you.
Retribution damage.
Mm-hmm. All right, Thunk, it is your turn.
All right.
Can you also
Yeah,
channel?
she's back.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, no, I'm totally planning. So what is the state of Kuro and Adal?
Well, Kuro is prone,
Prone.
but does not seem to be wounded because they don't have any wounds on the token.
Right.
Adal
Adal-
is wounded and prone, but they are alive and breathing.
But no longer
Yeah.
unconscious.
No longer unconscious, correct.
Okay.
I'm awake.
I need the hit.
Shiro is also wounded from your view.
Okay. The conscious bit changes a bit of what I was gonna do. I was thinking about being in Adal's space, but let's see. I guess I'll just stay where I'm at and channel
Excellent.
for 27.
Yippee! All right, everyone heals for 27. I don't think any of my goblins are injured, so cuckoo.
And then I am also gonna rage. And I think I'm just gonna smack Goblin 19. So I'm using my own macros currently just because whatever rage does to hit is actually to their AC, not to hit. So that's a 14 to hit.
Oof.
14 to hit. For warrior,
Warrior 19
Warrior 19.
on top of the.
All right.
that probably
That
misses.
would miss indeed. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm done.
All right. With that all said,
Gain some temp HP.
Shiro,
Rage.
you have gained initiative.
Splendid. My first attack goes towards Warrior 19. I will not rage. Will I? Do I rage?
Yes.
Raging's no. Sorry. Let me go back. I would like to rage.
Excellent.
Yes, good.
When I rage, I have Devil Totem. Devil Totem gives me. No, not Devil Totem. Fiend Totem. Con mod plus high, so I gain plus 5 more DR. Wow. It'll offset
Delicious.
my. It'll offset the DR I'm about to lose from wild attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Goblin Warrior 19 can suffer Pest Cutter. Normal first. I am raging. I am power attacking. Yep.
That will slam in towards him. He will try to parry. Something I can type. There we go. He just barely manages to deflect the blow. Cling! Pushing it to the side with his
Well,
shield.
Damn.
Isn't wild, or did you apply wild attack?
Is that with?
to the parry?
Yeah, is that with wild?
With
Or
his
is that
minus
still
2
enough?
penalty from wild attack, because he would have minus 2 penalty, bring him to a 23.
Yeah.
And he's
Suffer.
forever sad.
Understandable.
Alright, that's going to kill him. I don't even have to calculate the damage, I just know he's dead. He did.
My first cleave is going to go into Goblin 24, and my second will go into Walk 7. I have to. I should declare my
Wasted a
cleaves first.
20. That makes me sick.
So, Goblin 24 can suffer the following.
He survives. He dodges, ducks low, and parries the blow to the side of his shield.
Isn't it -3 because wild attack?
Yeah.
Minus
It's
3
the
brings his
second
AC to he is dead. Bleh.
God, I love
then-
wild attack.
And once that macro,
And the warg-
you have the updated macro, it'll be much easier for me to remember it, because it will tell me what attack you're
Yeah.
on.
This will be my so yeah, against the Warg.
And 4th wild attack. Jesus Christ.
Alright, the warg is in range of 2 goblin warriors, which means you'll be taking damage from them. It's not retribution, though, so just be non-lethal.
They're not in range of
Ah.
me though, right?
That's why it's not retribution, it's just normal damage.
Oh, because it's medium sized, yeah.
Yep, larger medium.
Oh, because it's right.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, the warg, however, will be hit. He'll try to parry. The warg has a parry bonus of plus CX, and then minus your 4 at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, no, not even. Okay. Well, the warg is slammed for 28, reduced by 9, so that's 19 plus 13, bringing me to a 32 plus 5 acid, and then 28 fire. I don't know why I'm calculating this, because he's probably fucking dead. Let's see here, plus another 5 brings us to 65 damage. Yeah, he dead.
And
then
because I killed a mook, I returned my action.
you have regained your action indeed. The 2 warriors will stab you from across the distance, each slamming into you for a total of 5 non-lethal. 'Cause your DR would mock it up.
Yep. I just sort of look, and then turn away.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let me
Wait.
check key healing. See what action it takes.
I think it's just free. Either free or quick.
It's a quick.
But you
I haven't
also
used my
just
quick this turn.
I mean, you also just restored an action because you killed a mook.
Well, rage is free, right? So that
Yeah.
doesn't even. I haven't
So you have
touched my quick
you have
yet.
all of your actions.
Yes, essentially.
Pretty much.
Can you please kill this one? Thank you.
I will go for Goblin 26, please.
Alright.
Because for a phantom action, this is my this is my 4th attack. Crunch.
Yeah, he doesn't exist. His head explodes.
Because of pendulum stance, I'll 5 feet. 5 feet here. Actually, no, I should. I'll 5 feet here. Into walk 8. I'll spend 1 stamina to add 50% to the damage
Alright.
from heavy blade stuff. So click. On. Space down. I know why. I'm on the wrong token.
And this is attack 6.
This will be the 5th attack.
5th attack. That minus 5 to AC would hit the warg. The warg will try to parry. And will fail to parry. He is super dead.
And then, due to pendulum stance, I'll 5 over here, go for Goblin 28.
Mm-hmm. You have already regained your maximum from dead mooks. Do you want to go for the Goblin 28 still?
I
think you have
yes,
to.
because
I think you have to.
this is finishing off my attack pattern. Yeah.
Well, if you hit, he's super dead. He is dead.
Jesus.
Cool. So I'm back to having full actions again.
Yes.
And these Goblin Slingers are looking very deletable.
We're in danger. Yes, we are, Fidget. Yes, we are.
Wait, how many did you just kill there? Like 4?
What, 6? I killed 6 targets.
6.
4.
The warg too.
Yeah, warrior
Six.
or basic goblin, a warg, a warrior, and then another goblin.
Like I said, I hit each of my targets and I killed all of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because
from that last
clean
pendulum
sell the drug.
stance,
You're back in the lead.
because of that last pendulum stance, I get to 5 foot over here. and then I'll pest cutter the bottom one first.
Mm-hmm.
This is attack 7.
Well, another kill.
Then I'll 5 foot back here. Go for goblin. That one.
Mm-hmm. I'm in danger.
-8.
I'm.
And then because of pendulum stance, I 5 foot back here.
Excellent. Like a leaf on the wind.
And then
dance through
I
the
will-
battlefield.
I guess I should just move normally, right? I can just move normally.
I mean,
I move.
where would you even move? Because if you move even a step closer, that'll provoke.
Even if they no, I want to get here, and then I
It'll
want to
provoke
use
them both.
pushing cleave, so they move away or take AOBs.
You want to
Yeah,
go
that's fair.
towards the enemy? And to
I
get on
do
them.
want to go towards the enemy.
Yep.
Oh,
Regain a
I'm
movement.
thank you. Thank you.
All right, as you move, you'll provoke from both warriors who will stab you.
You already have 8 kills this round. You can just keep going.
Let's
All
go.
right, I'll stab you for minimum
Okay.
damage of 5. Non-lethal.
And the other?
The other one will do the same. 10 total non-lethal as they both stab you.
What are the odds of that happening? The exact same rolls.
I spend 2 points of stamina to use pushing cleave. Every one of these guys have to move out of my reach or suffer an AOB.
What's your reach?
10 feet.
So right there would be good. Or only 5 feet for this guy.
Yeah. Well, this goblin included.
But that means they provoke from the rest of us, right?
It's forced movement.
It's forced
so
movement,
it
they don't provoke.
counts.
It doesn't. Sadly.
Yeah, but by pushing them back, I displace them.
I'm a warrior.
Th-
I'm
this is-
brave. I'll take it. I'll show the others that I deserve to be upgraded to a proper goblin.
-10 to your AC, by the way.
Fuck! I'm dead. He wanted to be upgraded. If he survived that, I was totally gonna just upgrade him on the spot. He would probably still be dead, but I would give him a slinger roll or something. Maybe just...
I swoosh my sword. I still have an action, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate key healing, spend a point of key. That's the
That's a weird total.
9 activate. That's not right. There we go.
There you go.
Spend a point of key, give myself 16 fast heal, because dear God, I need it.
That was a quick action.
That's my quick for the turn, and with my last action, I guess I could do defense. I could enter defense. Wait, can I enter defense
not
already?
total defense. Because you've used an attack action this round.
Sorry, yes.
You could fighting defensively. You cannot total defense.
Could throw an alchemist fire.
Hmm. I guess I could throw a rock at them.
You won't.
Throw a rock. Could throw a rock at Goblin 22. Wait, does Goblin 22 count for their retribution BS?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, which means you just took a fuck ton of retribution damage.
And you know what? I won't throw a rock.
That
I'll
reminds
just,
me. Yeah, 20 damage coming your way. Because you killed the goblin.
That's fine.
He was a ritual sacrifice for the warriors. I totally didn't do that because of the retribution. I just thought he was going to be crazy. And then it
You
worked
were.
out for my favor.
Just have
You
to
got
roll
9
one.
kills that round.
Sick. I'm still conscious.
As a melee attacker.
I mean, it's the clean build versus a lot of mooks.
Yeah.
I do have to. I do. Yeah, it does involve having mooks and being in the optimal position.
Mm-hmm.
And getting a free move
Optimal
action.
goblin slaying.
You think you're surrounded? Well, let me show you cleave.
I think it should just be it. I think I should
Alright.
just pass.
So in that
'Cause-
6 seconds, all of those goblins just fell over dead.
10
And are-
seconds, but still.
10 seconds
Does that
still.
intimidate any of the remaining goblins?
We'll get to that on their turn. In the meantime, though, I have to check the world map to see if there's any changes in this encounter. Because I have to look and see if
World
anything
map?
happens.
The world
Or
map.
not world map, dungeon map.
Like,
It's
the
like
cleave was so
we've
powerful.
we've cleaved so
We
much
cleaved
it
the
attracted
universe.
the attention of the nearby dragon.
The god of cleaving has taken notice of you.
Whoever the goblins have been worshiping has been noticing a significant reduction.
Ooh, there is a change in the encounter.
Oh,
I was thinking of
no.
taking Kernagon Smash.
What about this room? Any change in this room?
The
No.
general just appears like, you know what? Stop killing my goblins, please.
Alright, okay. And what about that room? Number 13. Anything from there? Alright.
Oh right, I want to get dazzling display and gory finish. So whenever I kill something, I can demoralize them.
Alright, this is for
Yeah.
Rugs, Razzlebop, and Mika. Okay.
Is high good or bad?
You do not know.
We're gonna find
Well,
out.
we think high is good. Therefore, Mika is on its way. That's how it works, right? Mika.
What about Bibbit? Is Bibbit around?
It's around.
Not for long.
Bibbit knows better. He's in the middle of a training montage. Leave him alone.
Alright.
You never know what is right. Anyway, that was my AC's dropped. My AC and DR have dropped by 10. So my DR is 14 and my AC is currently 9.
Alright, that's you. Which will put us at what?
Wait, no, not DR 10, DR 14.
Okay.
I'm a fool.
Cool.
Okay,
Next chamber I
numbers.
need to worry about would be this room here. What's currently going on in this room? Hello, silver. And setting up a new set of stuff. For silver haloed creatures. And then rolling their initiative. And then named creatures get their own unique initiative. Alright. Sorting initiative for those. Oh, I forgot about the ones in the cave. 1 second. I need to go grab those tokens. And then we should be good. Where are you guys? You should be in the first section, right? I know I made you guys recently. Oh well, we'll just do a control F. Library, campaigns. Search. The ones that I'm grabbing right now are closest, so I need them the most. I swear I made these tokens. Why am I not finding them? Am I blind? Or am I just super blind?
Too many things in the map explorer?
Maybe. In a different folder?
Hmm.
Tokens. Maybe under Star Makai token.
check the master folder, maybe? You just saved them to home and...
Yeah, no. I'll just drop
Didn't
tokens
sort 'em.
again. It's fine. Alright, they're easy enough to macro real quick. Yeah, no, they're on this map. Weird. Alright, well, they're on it now.
The sneaky gobbles. They snuck away from the DM.
Truly. E of that. EC of that. EMD of that. Oh, no, a little too low. Okay. Speed of... saving throws of... Oh, they have luck points. That's new and different. Make sure there's not an output on this macro, because I do not want that to be outputted. Okay.
Don't like enemies with luck points. Well, we have basically none.
We are... Cool. Alright. Saving token. So I don't have to do this again.
And hopefully you don't accidentally get that, would you like to replace the token with the same name?
Exactly. Macro.
It's like, oh,
Copy. Goblin Dungeon. Loading map. Pasting tokens. They'd be about here at this point, because they've been slowly getting closer. The sound happened. And then rolling their initiative. Alright, sorting initiative.
can't believe we basically just went straight for their alarm system and rang it 3 times. It's like, we're here. Why aren't you here yet? We'll ring it again.
When you think about it, we were just expediting their arrival.
Oh fuck.
And just
I removed the token
dungeon,
mission and been
wandering
removed.
through the rooms, looking for goblins. Nah, just summon them all here. We'll handle it.
If we kill them all now, we don't have to worry about them later.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
There we go. This guy would go first. Because I accidentally removed him from initiative. Okay. Oh, that's awkward. That's about to get real awkward. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys might hear some stuff. Well, some of you
Oh.
might hear some stuff.
Correct.
Drums in the deep.
We just hear, I see you.
Alright, that should be all the white warriors. Now for the white slingers. That should be all the white slingers. Kurdo, it is your turn.
Yeah. Everyone heals. This amount.
Nice.
Wow. Because of my great sister, I can stand up without dying. So I will stand up.
Excellent.
Let's reckon that. Lol, I guess. Sure, I don't need to hear anything to cast, so I'll just wave my stick. Or wait, no, actually, I'll give myself some temp HP. You know, that's probably smarter.
Oh, my
HP
rage
salve
didn't
drug.
give me. My rage didn't give me temp HP.
You probably just got damaged.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
got
you've been
retribution.
damaged.
No, that's my turn.
All right, very good, very good. From there, we move on to that creature doesn't exist. Does that creature exist? Back up. No, getting rid of that creature. A hitting creature has gained initiative. All right. The remaining goblin. I need a roll of composure because I'm gonna die.
My guy just watched me whirlwind through 9 of their guys.
All right, he has a composure bonus +1. He also has the cowardly trait, so you know, double the fun.
A +1 basically moot.
All right, cowardly. What does that say for him mechanically? All right, he still has warriors on the field of combat, so he is actually immune to fear so long as they are alive,
Hmm.
and he will not break morale.
Good to know.
Hmm.
All right. Otherwise, he would have totally been fleeing right now. He also has disadvantage on all checks. Otherwise, I don't want to be here. Be here anyways. Okay. I'm a charge. You would provoke from Thunk.
From Thunk, yeah.
And Shiro, if you have 15-foot reach.
Only 10.
All right, then just from Thunk.
I used your thing.
Despite
to
having a
make
huge
this
weapon, my weapon's
macro.
reach is only 5.
See if it works right. Let's see. I should still be raging and wild attacking, power attack, and
Huzzah!
the thing right.
I'm dead. Bleh.
5.
All right, he
I
is
normally have
slain.
a
Regained a
70
reaction.
No retribution.
You would be stabbed for 20 damage from retribution.
All right.
Are you including the bonuses from the buffs that are applied to you?
Yeah, I've got a +3 from a buff. I normally have a +4. There's a 7, right?
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So, yeah, I just made that with your new attack macro.
Mhm.
If I roll a 9, that should be a 16 to hit. Does that still hit?
16 would actually might not hit, even with penalty.
Didn't he charge?
With charge, it would hit because of charge plus penalty would give him an AC of 15 effectively.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna do something real quick.
Yeah, I take 20.
Do a real quick attack again with that macro just to see if I fixed it, or not fixed it, but just see what's wrong. All right, you're showing us a +11 to hit. You're seeing that there's a +3 from steady. That's accurate.
Because it deducts iterative penalty. I think it deducts something.
The
Iterative
iterative
penalty
penalty
is
of
applied twice. Yeah,
3 times 1 minus 1.
3 times.
Oh, I didn't check
Yeah,
box the wild
0
attack. and
minus -3
Steady.
is Yeah, what is that?
Wait, no.
Minus -3.
It's unbalanced.
Yeah.
Do you have -3 unbalanced?
Well, we'll fix that later. But good to know for right now. We're really close to end,
Mhm.
so I'll
Yeah,
carry
yeah.
on. Anyways,
Anyway.
he's dead. That's the last of the red goblins. So we're moving from initiative.
Yeah.
You regained a reaction. Adel, it is your turn.
And 20 retribution, which is bypasses DR.
Yep, just 20 right to your face.
All right.
Mhm. Let's see. Yeah. Gonna stand up because nothing's in range of me. So it's an action. Yeah, things are seeming to be cleaned up. So let's just stand up, 5-foot step here. Or no, the recovery action is. Yeah, that's right. So recover, step moving to here, and going to aid Chunk's attack against Warrior 21, I suppose.
All right, very good, very good. Roll that attack roll.
Let's see, state actions. I'm no longer prone. Let's see, signal. And.
All right, since it's an AC minus 10 to aid successfully, that is a successful aid against the warrior. Just make sure the macro is right for this, though. Does you normally have a plus 10? Or is that 3 lower?
That should be, yeah.
3 lower, bring that to a 14.
3 lower. Mm-hmm.
Which means you successfully aid still, but I thought I fixed that. Anyways.
I know why it happened. It's because you're using unbalanced instead of unbalanced. So unbalanced is a condition, while unbalanced is like a sum, and the sum includes steady. So it's adding steady.
It's adding steady twice. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's either you have to remove steady from unbalanced, or just replace unbalanced with unbalanced. Probably it's actually better to remove steady from unbalanced.
I'm just gonna do that
if
right
you're
now.
Adding, or you remove steady from the thing.
I just removed it from unbalanced, so okay, that should fix it. Cool. Okay. That will successfully aid Chunk's next attack against that warrior. Very good, very good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The warriors.
+3.
Or slingers, I mean. The slingers are all going to do a single action charge, as they cannot charge up the stairs, so they'll just charge into the corner here and throw some rocks at Chunk.
Those motherfuckers.
Take this, you stupid dwarf! Nah! We are the master of rock throwing! Feel our fury!
That hits, but doesn't confirm.
Yeah,
And
look at us.
minimum damage.
That minimum would be 5 non-lethal each, so take 10. Yeah, we're the best. Alright, the wargs and the warriors have... Oh, no, the warg is supposed to be delayed till after the warrior. I think I'll fix that. 15.02, there we go, okay. A hidden creature has gained initiative, and then the wargs and warriors have gained turn. Alright. Moving on up, moving on up. A hidden creature has finished their turn. As we go to the wargs and warriors. I know they want to charge, but you got scary reach, so they don't want to charge. Alright, this north one is going to let his puppy attack first. It's going to 5-foot step into range. The puppy's going to bite Chunk. A bork bork. 27 to hit for 17 physical, and a free trip attempt against you.
Only if it hits, though, right?
Yeah, only if it hits, yes.
So I could theoretically parry this if I nat 20.
Theoretically.
Just not 20.
Mm-hmm.
fucking close.
So close.
All right, that is a 15 to trip you. Right, you are not tripped. The warg will push the attack. A bork. A 13 hit with all your penalties from wild attack. Does that hit?
No, I have 17 with wild attack.
Gotcha. Are you only on like wild attack 1 or 2?
1.
Oh, hot damn. Hot double damn. Alright, well, he's a sad puppy.
Because I channeled instead of attacking.
That's right.
It's not Shiro.
Alright, as a quick action, the puppy will howl. Everyone in the chamber, give me a mind save.
I still can't hear shit.
You are deaf, you're immune.
Who knew being deaf is such a bonus?
Mind save. Where's my button?
Mind Rage? I guess that's still on.
Yeah, it's asking for mind rage.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
just-
left over on the.
It's left over, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
enter 0.
Just enter
It should
0,
be.
yeah. Just enter.
Sadness.
Am I the only one that passed?
Chunk, you're the only one who passed. Everyone else, you are suffered from the frightened condition from that puppy. I'll apply it for you.
Which one is it?
The
9 or
one
10?
5-foot step next to Chunk.
I reduced it, so let me
That
just
one
apply
dies
shaken
next.
to
Play
myself.
shaken to you? Okay. I'll get rid of frightened. You can play shaken.
Okay. You got it.
I got rid of frightened.
And
Alright, that is the
here,
puppy's full
shaken.
turn. The warrior top is going to try to stab you now. A stab. 25 to hit you for a minimum damage of 5, Chunk. He will push the attack. And will miss. Alright, this one here is going to do the same thing. 5-foot step. Actually, let's see if I can do something different.
Oh,
No, I'm 15 feet. Okay, yeah, 5-foot step, he's just going to do the same thing. Warg's going to bite you first.
I would have had a +2 against that DC. Let me add this to my mouse.
And we'll miss. We'll push the attack. And we'll fumble. Rolling to confirm. Does not confirm a fumble. Okay. I'll be sad. The warrior atop him, however, is going to stab you with a spear. Stab. 24 to hit for minimum damage of 5, and we'll stab again. Critical confirm for 20. If your DR listing is 22 on your token, though it is reduced by 2, that's minimum damage and another 5 for you, so it's another 5 non-lethal on top of that.
I'll try and parry it, just cause.
Alright. Roll to confirm your fumble. Unfortunately. Okay, Eldritch Doom. It is not a fumble, but that is just an all-around sadness. A hitting creature has gained initiative. Alright. These guys do not exist. Hitting creatures gain initiative.
Wait, why do I have frightened if I'm can't hear shit?
I just applied all tokens, so you can remove it.
You even gave it to me. I passed.
Alright. Hitting creatures have gained initiative. Everyone who is not deaf can give me a perception check.
What's frightened under?
Fear.
Fear.
I feel like we're about to get some creepers, boys.
Why would you say that?
Because those look like stealth rolls to me.
I'm too angry to perceive anyway.
I have to add their elevation manually so it doesn't show you guys in the chat with stealthing up on you.
Need to remember that.
Alright, then the other one. Alright. Together to make it easy. Alright. Chunk, it is your turn. You have gained initiative. Your perceptions have revealed nothing new. Thunk, it might reveal things on your turn.
Do I need to channel again, do I think?
Well, looking around, no one in your party seems to have wounds, so no one seems to be wounded.
Alright, let's go for Goblin Warrior 21.
Alright. You have a +3 to hit him because of your tactical bonus from Adel.
So I need to check Raging and Wild Attacking,
Yes.
right?
And there is a toggle or little box under Wild Attack, I believe, that lets you tell me how many attacks you've made in the round beyond your stage.
Which currently is 0.
Yeah, so just leave that one as 0, just for future notice. It's helpful.
And should I add my miscellaneous bonus to attack of 3?
Sure, I'll make it easy, so we don't have to add that post. Alright.
Against Warrior 21.
Warrior 21. Alright, Warrior will try to parry it. He has a -2 on top of his bonuses, so he parries. Natural 20. Cling! And as he parries it, you suffer 10 retribution damage as his friend stabs you. Nah! Silly dwarf!
Whoa, racist.
We're
I
goblins!
say, having been extremely racist this entire time against the goblins.
Did that actually remove my... Did that actually damage me? I don't think it did. Oh yeah, it gave me 5 and took away my temp.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
So second, I guess?
Yep.
Same guy. And then I need to
You
put a 1
no longer
in.
have that +3.
I need to put a 1 in for how many attacks I've made above
You
my
just do a stage 2 attack. It'll automatically update.
Boo.
Alright, that would miss him, and you'll be stabbed again for another 10.
Not 20?
You're hitting the goblin, so he can't stab you from
Oh,
side.
okay.
It's only if an ally is stabbed. If you attack the wolf, then both would stab you. Alright, damage applied. Very good.
Done.
Alright. From there, we go to goblin number 35. The white goblin troop.
Why's he gotta be white?
Because that's what the color I gave him.
Oh, okay.
They're
Sorry,
yellow.
I live in a very racially charged area.
Well, he's gonna go this way.
And as an Oreo myself, it's rough sometimes.
There. We will get. Oh my goodness, just get rid of the VB on that door. You can actually move through it. D to there, and then you'll have to spend stamina to do that. Spending stamina. Boop, boop. The only one I need to worry about. Cool. Alright. There's no brutes, so I do not need them.
Brutes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, goblin brutes.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, Thunk, it is your turn.
Wait, no, dial it back for a second. What?
There's no goblin brutes that are not named.
That are not named. So they are named.
Okay, great.
Alright,
Boba
Thunk,
Fett.
it is your turn.
Yeah, these warriors are being a pain in the ass, and I don't like that wolf. He's hurting my ears even more. So I'm
There
gonna,
should be a Gone Brute.
you know,
Let me go fix that.
continue raging.
All right, I forgot to do rage again.
And then I'm going to start wild flailing after activating Arcane Strike on Goblin Warrior 21. Alright, let's see. Let's go with +3 to hit on all my attacks this round. And then
Alright.
you said you fixed that macro thing, so I'm going to try it again.
Should be fixed, hopefully.
Let's see. Raging, wild attacking, miscellaneous bonus to attack of 3. And that's saying a +12. I normally have a 7. +3 from my thing would be a 10. What's 12? Is it applying the wild attack to the attack bonus?
It should not, no. Let me just check. Alright.
You should just read it out. The point is you just look at it.
Let's see. Power attack penalty 0. Iterative penalty -3. Unbalanced -3. Die reduction. You have die reduction on your token?
I shouldn't. Oh, I have, I should have defensive reduction from the frightened.
That'd be accurate. Okay, so that one is accurate there. I think I might just be missing a parentheses, to be honest, which is why it's giving you an additional +3 to beyond what you should have. Yeah, I'll fix it. But alright.
Okay, well, I normally have a 7. I gave myself another +3 for a 10, which is a 19 to hit, should be,
19 to hit.
I think.
Alright. And that's on the
it's
Warrior
still
21?
it's just still adding unbalanced. Because it didn't update in the token.
Did I not save that one? Or did I only do it to care? I might have done it.
You did it
instead of you
to
guys.
default. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be default, which should fix you guys'
It's
everything.
easier. It's actually better to just remove steady from the attack marker instead, because unbalanced might be.
It just never
some more
saved. That's why.
That's the old without the +3, I think.
There we go. Okay, now it should be fixed, hopefully. But anyways, a 19 to hit will slap the warrior. Will actually miss the. Oh, because of wild attack penalty. Will slap the warrior who will try to parry. He will fail to parry. He will be stabbed from his buddy for 10 points of retribution damage. He will be pierced for 26, reduced by his DR of 9.
I don't think that damage is correct. It didn't list the power attack.
Did you mark power attack?
I may have forgotten. I don't know.
I'm singing your
So-
attack bonus. You did not mark it as power attack.
Right, which should have been. So maybe that's why it has an extra +1 to hit in there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's user error.
It's probably just that, but yeah, because it didn't mark as power attack. Anyways, looking at the bottom damage, which is accurate, correct?
Actually, it doesn't have the 3 steps from Kuro buff, but yeah.
Roll me up that plus
Yeah.
3 steps.
So instead of 3d8 on step 15, what's step 18? Let me get that chart up.
Have the chart. Chart for step 18 would be 3d10.
3d10. Here, let me just... For 13.
12, 13 plus 12 EDM, so that's 25, plus 6 power attack would be 31, plus 2 from Kuro buff would be 33. Alright, and then he reduces it by 9, bringing it back down to 24. I'm heavily injured, but I have 2 HP, bitch!
Oh, then I'm gonna push the attack and try to hit him again.
Try, you won't.
Here. Minus the push. Let's see, push the attack iterative is a
Set
minus
stage
3,
2 and it'll automatically apply it. It'll also mark your wild attack appropriately.
Alright. Then I'm gonna rage, wild attack, power attack. Miscellaneous +3. I think everything's correct.
Alright.
+8. I think that's still 1 high.
See here, 3 from stat, 2 from rank, 3 from your bonus that you just added, -2 from your frightened, -3 from your push the attack, -1 from
Frightened
power
is a
attack.
defensive reduction. I don't think it affects attack rolls.
Huh.
Yeah, frightened gives defensive reduction 2, and defensive reduction applies to AC, CMD, and saves.
Let's see here. Steady, power attack penalty, iterative penalty, unbalanced 0, die reduction 2. Why do you have die reduction 2?
I don't know.
Double
I don't
check your
see a thing
token.
on my token for that. Is it on character update somewhere?
I'm just checking your token manually. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Die reduction state under condition on the character input says 0. Oh.
Copy. Personate. What is giving you this dire reduction? My goodness, I wish this was easy to read. Is it mortal wounds, maybe?
Hey, get state frightened ×2. Oh,
Oh, it does give you... Okay.
but that's defensive reduction.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. That's why it's giving you a die reduction.
Eh,
It's an easy fix. We figured it out.
Okay.
Alright, die reduction, change. Frighten should be removed. Boop.
Yep, that's
A
correct.
panic should also be removed, because panic should not do that. Alright. Save, exit. Okay,
nope,
that is actually too
panic
higher.
does do that.
Panic does do it.
Yeah,
I'll reapply it.
it's just frightened is offensive.
Gotcha.
Yeah, panicked, horrified, and cowering. Yeah.
Anyways, so that would be 2 higher, but everything else looks correct.
If I rolled a 12, I normally have a 10. And it's an iterative, so I should have a +7 to hit.
You're showing a +10 to hit.
Right, so it's not taking the secondary. Yeah, if I roll a 12, I should have a 19. Right?
Why should you be at a +4?
I start at +4 normally.
Why?
I get
Why? I need to know that.
okay, 2 from rank, 3 from strength, -1 from power attack. That's my basic attack bonus.
That is correct.
It's 4.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm getting a +3 from the buff from Kuro. That's
Yep,
a
I see
7.
that.
And then I'm adding a 3 for the round from the wild flailing. Is a 10. And as a second attack, push the attack, you should go back down to a 7, right?
So 5, 8, 11, 10, 7. And then, yeah, it's weird.
So if I rolled a 12, I should have a 19 to hit. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but
Yeah, it's really
that's what it
weird.
should be. Yeah.
The map, I can see everything you just gave me, and that map maps out. I'm just weirded out by the macros that give me a different number.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. That's,
I'll look into it. We're almost done with the session.
Right.
Anyways, damage-wise, that will certainly
I
slap
think the
towards
damage
him.
is correct.
He will try to parry. That should be a wild attack -3. I don't know why I didn't update. Did you mark it as a stage 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked box of stage 2.
I'll have to fix that as well. Anyways, he has +6,
no,
-3.
You know what? Maybe I didn't. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's okay. So if you should be hitting with a +7, that would be a 19 total.
Yep.
Okay. Which means he needs to roll a 20 or higher on this parry check. He did not parry. Okay. He is slammed. He is killed. You suffer 10 more damage from retribution. He dead.
All right. All right, that was push the attack. That's all my actions. I think I'm just done.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see here. Shiro, it is your turn. You heal for 16.
Skull gain 3 temp, heal 16.
Additionally, with your 21 perception, Thunk, you would hear movement coming from the eastern north door.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because you have
Anyways,
21.
Goblin... God Warrior 22. They're in my sights.
Mm-hmm. You won't
I don't
kill
think...
me.
Did somebody mark Josh getting that kill?
I thought you were tracking kills.
Yeah, that's why
I've-
I asked if anybody did it, because I hadn't done it yet.
It's all you.
Oh,
Where are you tracking that?
It's on the party sheet.
Parties.
In party
Party
stats.
statistics.
Star Makai, party loop.
Bobo Warrior. Hitting AC 21, effective 23 for 18 slash, 41 fire, and 4 acid.
And when AC to hit him, that will hit. He'll try to parry with his last parry. And he does have that many parries, right? I'm not going crazy.
No, I already did it.
He has 2 parries. He is sad. He is being slammed and jammed and welcoming to the dead. That is 30, 40, 59, 63, minus 9. So yeah, he's just...
And now, clean.
Which one's my frightened target?
North is causing fright.
That one.
I have yet to howl. I still have my howl.
Oh, first, from
bark.
Pendulum, I move without provoking. This guy. Crunch. Oof.
That is definitely a miss.
Do I want to inspo that? I think I do. I want to clear these guys from the field.
Using your inspo on that?
I'll use my inspo on that.
Right, re-roll your attack. You feel free to just roll a dice, because you already have the damage listed.
Okay.
Alright,
yeah.
an 18 will still hit him as he is slammed for a lot of damage. He's probably dead, which is HP max. He might not be dead. 1 minus 9, bringing that down to 12, plus 27 fire, bringing that to 39, 45, then 19, bringing that to 64.
And
Slain.
last target down here.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer afraid.
It's true.
Yes.
I'll get rid of your condition for frightened.
Nobody should be
Thank
frightened, right?
It's true. That's why I got rid of it. Alright, and that one will slam into him. The puppy will try to parry. I think that was +6 as well. Alright, yep, nope, he's getting slammed and jammed. 30...
He might survive this one, though.
45, 55, 58. He might survive. That's 18 reduced to 9. I don't know why I'm doing the math again. Because I was wrong. That's why. He is heavily wounded, but he is still alive.
With my pendulum step, I'll go here. Then I'll push, I guess.
Excellent.
No. Heal it.
You know what? I won't power attack. To have that +1 to hit.
That would be smart, yes.
Effective -4 to their AC. Or -5 to their AC, sorry.
Alright.
You are flanking, right?
No,
Because of
Not
the
cool
reach
enough.
of Thunk.
he is not flanking.
You can draw a line between opposite sides of the creature.
No opposite sides, because...
You'd have to be here.
Yeah.
No, you actually might be right.
Oh.
Because of the reach.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
know that
the
has
doll
opposite
also
sides.
have reach?
Alright, well,
So I hit
flanking, he is definitely
effective
hit.
AC 21.
The puppy dies. Slain by your blade.
I'd think I stab like the warrior cleave down across the town and swing. I'm just a Beyblade over here. And then I look towards the goblin slingers over there.
Just walk up to them.
That's unfortunately my entire turn, so I
Yes.
shall pass.
Is it?
All right. We are at the top of the initiative. We are over time, so we'll be calling the session here. We'll continue the goblin murder next time, as yet more strange sounds seem to be coming from the northeast. With your 21 perception, Thunk, I will provide you this. Begin to hear screams. Not goblins' war cries, but screams of goblins dying.
Nice.
Ooh.
And that's
Yes!
what we'll call it. Hope you guys
We
had
got
fun.
something
Something
else
bigger
is
is coming.
And
We woke something up.
we will roll into a raid. I couldn't think of the word raid. We'll raid.
Yay.
I mean, we are
Let
raiding
me note
goblins,
down.
yes.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
raid Tyrannis Belial as they're playing some Warframe. Yeah, it's a fun game. Yeah.
I forgot my Warframe login.
Rip.
Oh.
That's truly the cursed existence. But if any of you are interested in playing Unbound on the streamy side of things, check out Big Chair Gaming on Blue Sky, or check out the Unbound Discord, where you can get the books and all that good stuff. Anyways, until then, raid!
I'm not very